So desperate on my knees to break. And I hear the voice of an angel telling me not to lay it down. And I feel the spirit guiding, telling me not to give up. Hold on to every promise I've been praying for. Tonight crashing into me. Drown me in your lies, and there's no way to breathe. And my walls are what keep you down. I am safe without the sound of you around. It's getting colder, and I'm the storm that's taking over. And I'm the storm that's taking over. Silhouettes of you used to haunt my dreams. Nightmares.
Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome to the playoffs for EDL winners round one. We're finally into the playoffs. Reminder, everyone, top two teams from EDL are going to Worlds for silver. So absolute banger matches going on. We got the first seed, Coachless Tyranny, 7-0, absolute titans, look like the favorites of the league, going up against G&E Pearl, fourth seed, 4-3, underdogs this season, the miracle run, the new kids on the block. I'm your play-by-play clutch, joined by Kobe, coming from Korea. Kobe, how's it going over there?
It's going really good. I think this matchup is honestly my favorite in the first stage of playoffs, because you have Coach Tyranny, and they are obviously like the undisputed best team in the league. Like, they look like they're the team T1 of this league. With G&E Pearl, I think they're dark horses, and even if they don't win the series, I think they're gonna make a run in the losers bracket if they do go down there. But so this is a really fun series to watch.
Yeah, and we already see the bans coming through. Coachless Tyranny taking away the Lucian. It looks like the GOAT is going to be playing for
Warwick.
G&E Pearl, taking away that Warwick. For the side of G&E Pearl, they are banning the Vex away and the Jax. They're trying to target Downfall. You know, don't let him get these champions that are going to absolutely 1v9. Corky, in my notes, take that away from Gabe. He showed last week, you give him this champion, he will carry corpses across the finish line and get his team a win. So huge ban coming through from Coach's Tyranny.
Yeah, G&E, they looked really good. Exactly what you wanted to see last week if you're a G&E fan, taking on, like, what was it, a top 2-3 seed, and it's absolutely demolishing, and then you're going up against the number 1 seed. So looked really good for G&E Pearl, and I kind of expect them to give up this top lane. No, you're gonna
Kobe just die. Or did I die? Oh, well, Kobe died. All right, well, I'll continue going. Jinx coming through, first pick from Coachless Tyranny. Raining Wolves going to be piloting that one at the ADZ position. Again, he was talking about Downfall and, you know, Cook in the top lane. Obviously, G&E Pearl, they're going to be sacrificing the top side. They're going to be putting Cook on a tank and being like, hey, you just be useful. Do your best, and obviously Downfall is just going to win. We're going to focus other sides of the map. We see the Lulu instantly going to be locked from the side of G&E Pearl. We'll see what they're going to pair with this Lulu. I mean, we could see a Kog'Maw Lulu. Will we see it come through? Maybe not. I feel like Ominous Penguin probably wouldn't pull that one out. With the Jinx being taken away with the Lucian, you could play the Zeri, but with all the Zeri changes, it's a completely different champ, basically. So I don't know if he's going to be picking up this one, as we now see the Caitlyn coming through from the side of G&E Pearl. Kobe, you back?
I think I'm back. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, you are back.
All right.
Keep going.
All right, a pick I definitely am looking out for. I don't know if you said it because my computer's crashed. Wukong buffs just came in. Not only is it really good in the jungle, but also the top lane Wukong also got buff. So if I'm G&E, I do not want to give over that Wukong.
Yeah, we'll see, as now the Janna is going to be locked in from the side of Coachless Tyranny. So this bot lane, 2 Enchanters, shouldn't be, I mean, I say shouldn't be much killing going on, but you never know. But 2 Enchanters going to be locked in. So Engage is going to have to come from somewhere else for both of these teams. Because obviously right now there is no Engage. Both bot lanes were already picked early on. We'll see what Coachless Tyranny is going to elect to pick here. Lots of options left open, and they're going to go for the Xin Zhao in the jungle. And with the Xin Zhao going to be locked in, Trundle is banned, and usually Trundle in a nutshell counters the Xin Zhao because, you know, Trundle can basically duel anything in a 1v1. And with the Trundle banned, Xin Zhao now being picked up, huge draft adaptation coming through from Coachless Tyranny. Now, what is G&E Pro going to pick against this Xin Zhao? Because Xin Zhao basically strong duelist. We see the buy, guaranteed Engage coming through from G&E Pro. You hit R, unavoidable. You have to have stopwatch or something because otherwise you're going to get knocked up no matter what. Now, Wukong already banned away. G&E Pearl, they picked the Vi, could potentially look for this Orianna. Vi Ori, obviously, Vi ults in. Basically, the CC is undodgeable. You bring the ball in. Great draft adaptation from Coachless Tyranny. They know, hey, Orianna could be coming through for Gabe in the mid lane. Let's take it away. We don't want to see him on this pick. So a great play coming through, a great draft adaptation, and the Malphite being banned away. Again, you can clearly see that Coachless Tyranny has done their homework. These are all picks that G&E Pearl are exceptional on. These are these power picks that this team likes to play. Cook, we've seen his Malphite on stream. He's solo kills. He doesn't care what the matchup is. He's taken the solo kill. For the side of G&E Pearl, we're going to have to see what they are going to be picking up here. Are they going to give Gabe Recall the counter? But Ari going to be the lock in. So a lot of pick potential coming through from the side of G&E Pearl. I'm just waiting until Kobe gets back.
I think I'm back.
Okay, you're back, Kobe.
I think I had
Welcome
too much
back.
hopium. I had a hopium overdose in G&E.
All right,
And this crashed.
break it down, Kobe, because I just talked for 2 minutes trying to stall
God.
for you.
Yeah, so I see the Malphite got banned because Tyranny. So like you said, I think they definitely are doing their homework. And they take away so they taken away the Corki, the Vigar, and the Orianna. So this is really, really good draft and really, really good preparation from Coach Tyranny. Because I know, like, in the little notes you sent me, like, the 3 main mids you were looking for Gabe Recall is the Veigar, Corki, and Orianna. So really,
That's the
really
worst
good
play the most.
preparation for Coach Tyranny. I mean, they pick up the Ahri. The Ahri is really good. Fiora. Ooh.
Yeah, one thing I didn't really put down, obviously Ahri. I know Gabe Recall plays Ahri. I just didn't list it. I only listed 3 because I could list like champions I've seen them play, and it would be a forever list. These are short notes. But Ahri very strong. One thing that is, kind of a consensus is that, hey, Veigar does do good into the Ahri. You put down the cage and, it's really hard for Ahri to dash because he's literally stuck in the cage. So Veigar, in a nutshell, counters the Ahri. I think it's a really good pick. And the Fiora coming through from Downfall, we've seen him play this multiple times with varying success. One game he didn't do so well. Next game he absolutely smurfs on the Fiora. Going to be going up against the Shen for the side of G&E Pearl. So they have the Ahri, they have the Vi. The side of G&E Pearl has a ton of single target damage, right? They burst down one target. That's their goal. They're going to be going after one person on the side of Coach's Tyranny, the carry, and just delete them. They're not going to be able to play the game. They're going to get one shot. The side of Coachless Tyranny, they kind of have this like 4-1 type of thing. Obviously, the Fiora is going to be absolutely massive for them. They need to play towards Downfall because if they can get the Fiora ahead, Fiora can basically take over the game. Fiora can 1v9. So I think the side of Coach's Tyranny, they drafted what they're going to play for. They play for Downfall. He's their carry player. And it's not to say the rest of their team isn't good, because this is the #1 team in the league for a reason. They are 7-0 for a reason. And Downfall has great supporting pieces on his team that are willing to say, hey, you know what? I'll sacrifice some of my resources to get you ahead, because I trust you to be able to carry us and get us a win. And sometimes you got to be able to have that skill. So I'm going to be looking forward to see what can Downfall do on this Fiora. And last thing I will say before I'll let you speak, Kobe, is Downfall blind picking the Fiora. He knows that Cook in the top lane for G&E is a tank player. He's most likely going to be playing weak side, a weak side top. So he says, okay, I'm just going to blind Fiora, because I don't see you picking anything that beats Fiora. I don't see you picking a champion that's going to do good into the Fiora. So even though it is a blind pick, he's like, hey, most likely a tank coming through top. I should just win no matter what. So good draft adaptation come through from Coachless Tyranny.
Yeah, and I think Coach Tyranny did a really good job of drafting, but it kind of seemed like G&E kind of drafted themselves, because, like you said, a lot of single target damage on G&E. But Tyranny, they have a lot of good disengage options. They have the Veigar Cage, Xin Zhao ult, Janna ultimate, and Jinx E. So I think that Coach Tyranny, their draft is perfect into G&E, and I think this is going to be a really easy game. Like we say, like game one is always a feeling out process, but I think Coachless Tyranny definitely have the advantage in the draft, and I can't wait to see Downfall.
Yeah, I mean, Downfall is, I think, the best top laner in the league. I think everyone can agree to that. I think Chicky Pie is probably close second. I think Chicky Pie, can contend at the top, but I feel like the gap between the, Chicky Pie and Downfall in those top two compared to the rest of the league is like massive. Like these two tops are just a cut above everybody else. But Kobe, we gotta head to a short break soon, but you know what it's time for? We do this every stream. Dragon predictions, Kobe. All right, what are you going for today?
Infernal.
Okay.
Infernal.
So, looking at the background.
Opposite of Infernal is Ocean, right?
That's what I was gonna say. You look at the background. We got the little life, I could have said Cloud, the wind, but I'm going Ocean, Drake. I don't know why. I'm just, feeling it today. I don't predict anything right anyway, so might as well just, throw it out there. Gonna be going Ocean Dragon. But with that, we're gonna go to a short break. When we come back, game one action between Coachless Tyranny and G&E Pro. We'll see you there.
No coming back to me, and my walls will keep you down. I am safe without the sound of you around. It's getting colder, and I'm the storm that's taking over. You hurt me, you did, several times. It hurts to admit that we're no different. I find it hard to commit, but you don't even try. Still I'm better with than without you. Oh, I'm on it, I want it, but why do you seem to call in your eyes? I can't tell if you're here or you're out there. Do you wanna be out there? You don't need to be Prince Charming to me. I just need this to be real. I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need a killer dragon for me. Ooh, I don't need no fairy tale. Run and go still every time. Whatever it is, I keep on trying. 'Cause it ain't hard to forgive when you know what it's like. That's why I'm better with than without you. Oh, I'm on it, I want it, but why do you seem to call in your eyes? I can't tell if you're here or you're out there. Do you wanna be out there? You don't need to be Prince Charming to me. I just need this to be real. I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need a killer dragon for me. Ooh, I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need to be Prince Charming to me.
Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome to game number 1, Coachless Tyranny. Take it on G and E Pearl. I'm joined by Kobe. Kobe, it's already Cloud Drake first one. So, we're scaling.
It's really rare. Like usually one of us is wrong. Like at the very start, it's winnable.
Yeah, it's very winnable. We
Very
might be able
winnable.
to take a dub in this one. Might be able to actually get it right. But as we look into the game, guys, don't worry. It's just a glitch. They have items, I promise you. Boom, fixed. Look at that.
Items for free.
It just appeared.
It's like ornament. It's like ornament.
Oh my god. But yeah, it should be really interesting to see how this goes. My eyes are specifically going to be on top lane because Downfall picking the Fiora, obviously, he's going to try to take over this game and just be unmatchable in a side lane. And with that Shen coming through, Shen's going to be using the ult, going to be looking to play for his team. So it'll be interesting to see how this is going to work for both teams. Now, obviously, with the Vi Ahri, they should just be able to pick someone off and basically kill them. But they're going to need to get picks to get themselves ahead because I feel like if you're up against Coachless Tyranny and you're even, they beat you. Because I feel like this team is just by far the best fighting team in the league. So I feel like if you are even, it's just kind of doomed. Now, we were talking about runes a little bit. But yeah, the Dark Harvest Caitlyn coming through. I'm thinking this might be lethality Caitlyn. So, could be pretty interesting from the side of Genie Pearl for
started longsword in 3 pots too.
Yeah, we'll see how that's going to work for Ominous Penguin. Maybe he gets the ult comes out and just absolutely one-shot someone. But both junglers starting on the opposite sides of the map, so going to be pathing away from each other in this one as Vigor is taking some damage from Gabe in the mid lane. Level 2 coming through, just some trading going on down there. Raining Wolves taking the half HP. That will be it from that one. So just some trading going on early in this game.
Yeah, I'm looking more towards the bot lane in the series, honestly. I know, like, we talk about Downfall, how great Downfall is, but I think whatever bot lane can like, really ahead, Omnis Penguin and Rain of Wolves are both, like, all-star caliber tier, like, ADCs. So that they both could definitely carry some games for their teams. I think the Dark Harvest Caitlyn is really interesting coming out. I don't know, I just feel like there's, like, better lethality poke ADCs right now, but let's be really comfortable on the Caitlyn.
Yeah, maybe it's just one of those like pocket picks. It's Ritz. Maybe he's like, all right, listen, I'm gotta bring some spice to game 1. Get the Dark Harvest going. Maybe it's one of those.
It's the Ritz single.
Yeah, it's the Ritz factor. It's the fudge factor. Now it's the Ritz factor.
It's going in.
Yeah, but already getting some vision down. Does know that Xin Zhao probably going to be on the top side of the map. So Cook in the top lane taking some damage, getting kind of low in this matchup. With the wave going to be pushing out. Downfall walks forward, and Cook, he's taking a little bit of damage. Needs to be a little bit careful in that top side with Xin Zhao now walking up there. Maybe we could see a potential gank happening.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Cook this whole series. I think, like, Genie, they have to kind of leave him on an island. You're not really going to win through top lane. And you don't want Downfall getting, like, really, really far ahead. A Downfall, we feel like a broken record, but he will just take over games, like, 100%.
Here we go. Play onto the top side, looking on the Cook. We'll be able to walk out of the knockup does come through, but doesn't end up taking, doesn't have to use sums or anything. Cook just able to walk out of that one. And this is kind of going to be what's happening the whole game. It's going to be Rocky going to this top side, trying to help out Downfall, get him a lead. And Cook, all he has to do basically is say, hey, I just need to stay alive. As Xin Zhao's still there. He ain't leaving, Kobe.
Yeah, so Spirit Refuge will be coming in really, really clutch for Cook, I think. Just to avoid getting ganked over and over again because, like you said, right, Rocky's probably just a pitch of 10 here.
Oh, Downfall. Get some damage down onto Cook. That wave is now pushing away from him. It looks like he's probably just going to reset in TP.
Yeah, I mean, to his credit, he's about even on CS right now, too.
Yeah, he is even on CS, but again, the wave is pushing away, so, I mean, Downfall will be
a lot harder.
yeah. Now he just resets, and We'll see if Zinzao is going to make a path back up to this top side. Shen going to now use that TP. Goat going to be starting up the first dragon for the side of G and E Pearl. So first Drake should just be going over. Downfall now going to be TP into the top side. Stand United is not available just yet. Zinzao going to his Krug. So first Drake going to be going over to the side of G and E Pearl. They'll be able to get that Cloud Dragon. And the next one's Ocean. So Kobe, you have to win. You have to win.
1 and 3.
Are you going to be able to carry it, Kobe?
Hopefully. I've only got like 1 right this whole split so far.
I've gotten like 2 maybe. I haven't gotten like it's not been a good split for us. We fumbled the bag this one. We were doing good in like last split.
Last split we were doing really good because there was only 4. Like we had like a 50% chance, and then they added 2 more, took 1 away, and we're still struggling.
Yeah, now the Ari actually looking to potentially roam top. Downfall now level 6. See if anything is going to happen there. If Downfall is going to try to get aggressive on a Cook, and with that Ari hovering, we'll see. But looks like Downfall is going to back off. It looks like the Veigar ended up saying, "Hey, guess what? You've got a friend coming. Don't take a fight." And Downfall's like, "All right, just not going to go for anything." As now we see the Vi on the top side of the map. Gabriel going to be collecting some minions. 7 minutes in, no kills just yet in this game. Just some farming up, going through gold, basically.
Process. Every game won. Every game
Here
won.
we go. Ultimate going to be coming down. Downfall. What is he going to be able to get? Is he going to be able to get all the vitals? One more. That's all he needs. That's a flash away. Cook is going to get out of that one, but burns the flash in response. Zinzao now pathing to the top side of the map. We'll see if anything is going to happen. Cook has the Stand United if a play is going to be made, but that is going to be this wave crashing in eventually. No TP. So he'll be able to pick up maybe some of it. Looks like he is he's looking for a Stand United, I think, onto the Ari or Vi. Looks like Downfall might actually be a little bit too far. He is back. Oh, he stays.
No.
Zinzao is here, though. This is going to be a 2v3. Here we go. Stand United is going to be going down. Downfall. He has the parry. When he's going to use it, he parries a little bit early. He flashes. He might be out of there. Vi going to be going forward. The Goat not able to get anything. And Downfall, he's able to just walk that one out.
Yeah, that's the power of the parry. Like, I think that Gabe Recall did a really good job trying to wait it out, but the parry bought Downfall the time to just flash out of there and pretty much escapes only burning that flash for, like 2 ultimates? And one of them being Shenar, so overall, like, kind of an even trade in the end. Downfall did get like a little greedy staying, I think, but
I think it's a really good trade for the side of Coachless Tyranny. They actually end up getting plates mid too, and Cook loses the wave. So he has some burn ult. They lose the wave. Gabe Recall, he's going to land the charm. That's some damage coming through. Gabe Recall. Oh no, the ultimate is available. It's going to be used, and it's a solo kill. First blood. Going over to the Veigar in the mid lane. Now we look into the bot lane. The action isn't stopping. Rocky trying to go forward. Will be able to find anything. Tornado going to miss. Need to be careful.
Really
Diana taking a bunch of damage. That's going to be the ult coming through. Ominous Penguin, no mana, has to flash away. Rocky not able to find the knockup. It's going to be a 1-for-0 overall. First blood going to go to Coachless Tyranny. Veigar in the mid lane. Solo bolo.
yeah, we don't see a Veigar solo kill for first blood very, very often, but you love to see if you're on the team of the Veigar. Let's get the Veigar ahead as a... Cook is just not having a very fun time up here.
Yeah, that's going to be the parry coming through. Downfall able to hit the vital. Does have the Bramble Vest, so it's going to help out just a little bit. But again, wave pushing away from Cook. And now with that 13 CS deficit, nice dash out from Downfall. With that CS deficit, I feel like, it's starting to sway in Downfall's favor. However, this is not something that's like, okay, well, we didn't see this coming, right? We kind of saw this coming. Obviously, Downfall going to be playing the carry. Cook going to be a weak side, just going to try to survive. And I think he's doing an all right job. We need to see the Stand United be able to get something for the side of G&E, because again, the later and later I feel like this goes, you can't be tied with Coachless Tyranny. As we go, Downfall with the parry. Cook, here we go. Could this be the solo kill coming through? Downfall.
Goodness, Downfall.
Oh, he only needs one more. Does he have the dash is the real question. He gets in. Downfall with the solo kill in the top lane onto Cook. It's an absolute disaster up there. And now Coachless
Tyranny. That was a
Tyranny,
really close 1v1.
1.3k lead in this game.
Yeah, and it's about a 30 CS lead up top, on top of that one kill. But
Uh-oh.
the GOAT, and then they're
Uh-oh.
trying to look for downfall.
Yeah, the GOAT is up here. That's going to be the parry coming through. Downfall
parry.
is going to try to run away. GOAT does have that ultimate, though. Cease and desist going to be coming out onto that Fiora. No way this Fiora is going to live. The GOAT picks up the kill. So Genie is able to trade one back. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Gabe Recall just ends up falling to the gank from Rocky. Jinx going to go wide. So 1-for-1 overall. But the side of Coach's Tyranny, they're going to get plates mid in this one. So Coach's Tyranny ultimately winning out and now have themselves a 2K lead in this game.
As I think that's just a really good job of Coach Tyranny, seeing that, okay, Vi and Lulu are coming up top, so let's just try to look for something in mid, and they do get the kill, so pretty much it's equaled out, because Downfall didn't have a shutdown, I believe. So it was 300 gold over. So overall, like, Tyranny, they're doing good at just finding plays and, just making stuff work out for them, and seem like they're getting the majority of the plays in this game so far too. We already have a 2K gold lead in 11 minutes.
Yeah, and the problem with picking Caitlyn is you want to be at their tower when you're playing.
Yeah.
Not the other way around. Like you want to be the one.
Caitlyn lane is good, but like mid game, like you have to get 3 items, and then Caitlyn will become like online. I think so. It's gonna be a while till Ominous Penguins will be doing some decent damage in this game.
Yeah, and usually you want to play towards that Caitlyn lane, get the Caitlyn ahead and just let the Caitlyn snowball and take over the game. That's not really happening here. The side of Coach's Tyranny, the 2v2 really going in their favor. Raining Wolves doing a great job on this Jinx. However, that's the second dragon now going inside Gene. It is going to be Hextech. Soul, Kobe, we lost again. Oh
my god.
Just half that for what?
Yeah.
All right, GG. But the side of Coach's Tyranny, yeah, go next. Going to be picking up the Rift in that one. They have 1:40 to be able to put this down for those plates. Downfall is going to pick it up, though, so probably going to be using the top lane to give them some more gold. We look into the bot side. No vision for Coachless Tyranny. The GOAT is here, has the ultimate, has the cease and desist. He tries a flash, but ends up getting rooted. Oh, no.
No.
Tried to flash over the traps, but instead he gets tagged. Gabe Recall ended up living in the mid lane. Now we look top, bunch of action going on. Downfall going to get some damage on to Cook. Can he get the vital? Both tops at half HP. Downfall has that ultimate available. We'll see if he's going to end up using it. Looks like he's just going to try to push in this wave, use the Herald for plates. But Coach's Tyranny, everything looking pretty good for them so far. For this side of Genie, they do have 2 dragons, right?
Yes.
They are playing, towards the scaling. If they can keep getting these dragons, get the soul, it is going to be looking really, really good for them. However, gold lead now is in Coach's Tyranny's favor. They need to extend this lead and really start to take down Genie and take him out of this game.
Yeah, I mean, I think Genie, since Rich took over, like they've been probably one of the best, if not the best team that's like controlling Dragon. I have never really seen them in a major deficit in Dragons before, so I think that they are definitely gonna play for his win call.
All right, here we go. That's gonna be the ult being used. Downfall's gonna flash away. He won't actually get out of this one. We'll just walk it out, and G&E, they're really yeah, they're really trying to target, Downfall. They're really heavily trying to take him out of this game, but he's still relevant. He's still strong, and he's absorbing all this pressure and doing a great job. He's like, all right, I'll still be ahead. Gabe Recall. Can he find anything out of this Veigar? He's going to land the charm. That's a flash forward. They're looking on to the Veigar. Is that ult coming through? It's going to be a 1-for-1. What a great play from the Veigar in the mid lane. Regardless, though, shutdown will go over to the Vi on the side of G&E Pearl.
Yeah, but I think if you're Tyranny, like you're kind of okay taking these like early game skirmishes like 1-for-1 because like you are the better team fighting team in the end. So it's going even in these. It's not the end of the world, but if you're Genie, you definitely need to start getting like 2-for-0s, 3-for-0s, and start trying to build up a little bit of like an even goal because I do think like Tyranny is just the ultimate team fighting team in this league. Like I have not seen anybody have a better team fight than them this whole season.
Yeah, and Tyranny now breaking that bot turret. This is what happens, when you roam up your support. You keep roaming up your support. Slowly this tower is going to start chipping down. It's 2v1, and eventually that tower is going to go down. And Jinx has that shutdown, has that first item, and that whole tower going down to the side of Coachless Tyranny. So we'll be able to get themselves some more gold. Now they are, good flash coming through from the Gianna Albedo, able to flash that one. But Coachless Tyranny now have themselves a pretty big gold lead. And we have to see them extend this, obviously. I'm pretty sure they should be able to. They are an exceptional team. And now with that Herald, potentially looking to crack this mid turret. Downfall is here. He has the Herald. That's the Janna walking forward, taking a decent amount of damage. Ult is going to be used. Downfall will dash in, take that one. Can't put down the Rift just yet. Oh, there we go. Rift going to be going down. I don't think Genie will be able to stop this from charging. I think it's going to get in. Yeah, okay. That's the tower going down. Another tower to the side of Coachless Tyranny. And the side of G&E Pearl, they need to find something. They got to get something going. They got to get picks because, you know, the longer and longer this game goes, I feel like Coachless Tyranny are just starting to slowly bleed them out of this game.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about a lot.
Kobe's dying.
Oh,
Kobe internet gap. It's the robot. We have Blitzcrank on cast, guys. Little did you know we brought in Blitzcrank. But yeah, obviously Raining Wolves has himself a shutdown just from CSing. That shows you how far ahead he is. Super far ahead in this game. Now with the Drake spawning in 20 seconds, going to be absolutely massive. Genie, they need to single someone out. They need to burst someone in this. As we look at the gold here, yeah, I mean, Raining Wolves is basically just up there with Chung on the Vagar. So right up there in gold, super, super strong. The side of Genie, they have the setup. They need to find a pick. They have to burst someone down before this fight is going to begin. Because if they just take a 5v5, they most likely will use. They do find Raining Wolves, though. That's the target you want to potentially go on. Raining Wolves is going to be taking damage. Now that's going to be the Lulu using the ult, but you don't want to be frontlining as that Lulu. Rocky running forward. The GOAT going to be going on to this Jinx. Will he have enough burst damage to take down Raining Wolves? That's flash away. Double kill going over to this Vagar. Charm going to be coming through. They should be able to kill Rocky, and they will. Watch Chung on the Vagar. Gabe Recall, he's trying to do his best. He's trying to carry this when he's running forward. Is he going to be able to find anyone? Downfall is here. Gabe Recall going to land that charm, but now the Vagar is going to be running forward. Wednesday Cage is going to be coming down. Cook going to be taking damage. Now he's going to go down. Downfall going to be able to pick up a kill. They're going to be walking forward. Low HP bars. That's the root coming through. That's the charm coming through. Gabe, will he be able to find anything? He's running out of mana. He has none left. At the end of the day, I believe that's a 3 for 1 for the side of Coachless Tyranny. They should be able to also pick up the dragon.
I mean, that fight looked a lot closer than the kills represent. Like the health bars are real low for both teams. They just want to keep always a replay. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's a bit unlucky that they had a nice opportunity to get a pick on Raining Wolves, but the Lulu was just frontlining and got absolutely bursted down. But Gabe Recall trying to be a hero, so close to killing off both the Janna and the Jinx. But you know, Genie, like they're showing that they can like kind of hang with Tyranny a bit in the team fights, but Tyranny, they're still the #1 team fighting team in the league, so they will come out on top of that one. In this game, it's kind of almost blown open, I would say. Like, I'm not saying it's a complete over Genie, but Tyranny getting that one Drake, let's completely stop the memento of Genie.
Yeah, and I feel like it seemed a little bit weird when Ari hit the charm. Like, I thought they were going to full up engage on the Jinx, but the charm just came through, and, like, that was it. Like, nothing else really came through, and I thought, okay, this is the pick. Let's go. We kill. And I was like, okay, maybe not. We don't kill. Maybe a bit of miscommunication or maybe miscalculation of how much damage, or they're just like, hey, maybe we don't want to target this person. This isn't the person we want to kill. We want to get the Vagar. But regardless, Coachless Tyranny, they win the fight. They take the dragon. And now Genie, their comp is designed for picks. They want to pick someone off. I feel like that you had the pick right there, and it just didn't go very well.
Yeah, like we were talking, like this team has a lot of single target damage.
Here we go, going on to the Fiora. That's a good parry coming through. Downfall walking forward. That's the taunt coming out. Now the fight is going to begin. He's now going to be using that ultimate. That's going to be the GOAT. Going to be really low. Jinx ult going to be used, but this is getting turned for the side of G&E. The GOAT, he's staying alive. He won't be going down. Now it looks like he might just finally go down. Rocky trying to front line. It's going to be another one down. Now it's a 4v3 for the side of G&E. Vagar walking forward, still has that ultimate. Cook potentially looking for that big taunt. He's going to land it onto the Vagar. That's going to be the charm coming through. Janna ult not able to keep him alive. Shut down to the Lulu. Unfortunately, not the carry you wanted on Gabe. Recall running forward, able to find the root on to Raining Wolves. All he needs is one. He gets the auto reset. He's trying to run away, but it's not going to be enough. G&E strike back with a 4 for
team
2.
fight win for Genie. That's exactly what they needed to get back in this game to kind of play on their own terms. Like I said, like that losing that one Drake in the last fight, it was like detrimental to them because like their win con right now is getting that soul. But they're showing like they can team fight. They can definitely hang with Tyranny in that regard. And I'll be honest, I'm in Korea, so everything looks like one big pixel to me. But
Yeah, that's what I had, and I'm
yeah.
like, ah! It's okay. Listen,
It's winnable though. I think it's winnable for Genie.
yeah, I think it is too. You know, if they're able to just get, you know, kind of get these skirmishes for themselves, because I feel like obviously Coachless Tyranny, they just want a team fight. They're just playing for the team fight, or they're gonna play towards this Fiora, let Fiora start the chip down turrets and play for the 4-1, and then maybe team fight. The side of G&E, if they're able to take these, you know, really scrappy team fights, like these team fights, or not even like team fights, but these kind of like skirmishes where it's like not everyone's there, and like
Yeah.
they will be able to win those because they'll be able to burst someone down and then turn the numbers advantage for themselves. Where to Coachless Tyranny, they just want to take a straight up, you know, just front to back play for the Vagar. That's basically what they want to do.
Yep.
Now, it was a huge fight win for the side of G&E. However, Coachless Tyranny, they are still ahead in gold. Right, there's you know, the gold lead has closed a little bit, but they are still ahead in this game. And Lulu again got the shutdown. So this wasn't the huge shutdown going to the Caitlyn, going to the Ari, going to the Vi. It went to the Lulu. So not, you know, the
Not
gold.
ideal. Not
Yeah,
ideal at all.
it's not the champion that you want to get the shutdown, unfortunately. Drake going to be spawning in a minute 15. Maybe something will happen at this dragon.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the items right now, and Caitlyn did buy the Hex Drinker already just for the Vagar. That's like really all their AP damage on the side of Tyranny.
Potentially
really
looking onto this
respectful.
Janna. That's the ult going to be coming through. They're just going to burst
Dead.
down Janna. No way they live. Flash burned, ult burned, and they find the pick. Again, if they're able to find these picks, G&E has the damage to lock down one person, and if you misstep, you will be going down. Cook barely lives on that bottom side of the map.
Yeah, another thing I wanted to say with the builds though is that Fiora didn't like rush Hullbreaker, went for the Divine Thunder. I'm wondering if had the team at already second item. I wonder if Downfall is gonna go for the Hullbreaker eventually, because you know that Fiora split push would be pretty deadly with the Hullbreaker. But we have Drake coming up in 20 seconds. Downfall is just gonna walk in. That was
Downfall going to be walking in. Do need to keep in mind,
Yeah.
that ultimate is not up just yet. Caitlyn also has the ult, but it's about to be up. So we'll see if Caitlyn just, you know, decides to use the ult for poke. Like, you know, just ends up sending it out as Rainbows is a little bit low. Vi ult will be up in about like 10 seconds, it looks like. So they're going to have to kind of stall this one out. They're going to try to find a pick, though. But the side of Coachless Tyranny, they just say, all right, we'll walk on the bottom side. Like, if no one's going to be here, you know, we're just going to walk here. As now, it is a 5v4. Fiora is not here. When is the pick going to come through? When is the fight going to begin for both these teams? Gabe recall, not able to find anything. Cook stuck in the cage, takes some damage, will stay alive. He has the taunt, he has the flash. This could be big. We'll see if he's going to go in. He's taking a bunch of damage. I feel like they got to do something. Otherwise,
Yeah,
it's just not going to look good. Here we go. Now the fight's going to be going down. But look at that cage. Absolutely zones off 4 people. And it's 1 down. It's 2 down. It's 3 down. G and E are falling apart. Coachless Tyranny. They take the 3-0. Downfall. Chasing. Potentially looking for this Lulu. But they're just going to run with their tail between their legs. A 4-man cage absolutely stops the engage from the side of G and E Pearl.
Yeah, I feel like you're if a side of G&E, like you have to be the one to press the go button. You can't just be standing there doing a little river dance and just get poked out like that and then decide to go. But a really, really good patience from Tyranny here, not to misplay themselves. And this Vagar cage right here, this 3-man Vagar cage is absolutely massive, and the goat is just separated from the team with Cook, and it's a really clean team fight to Tyranny, and it felt like G&E kind of forced that error themselves in that fight, and they will just pick up Baron for that. So you thought the Fiora split push was already really good. Like, wait now.
Yeah, and now with this going,
Titanic.
Go ahead. The
Fiora
Ravenous
just picked up
Hydra?
her second. Yeah, the Ravenous Hydra. Almost a
but
Titanic.
The Coachless Tyranny ends up getting the Baron. They get that team fight, and you know this is where the Coachless Tyranny thrives. They just say, "All right, we're gonna wait here, and you're gonna feel the pressure. We've been in this spot before where we're the team fighting team. You gotta feel the pressure, and I feel like the side of Coachless Tyranny, they're just they're just like, all right, we'll just wait for a mistake. And now on the top side, Downfall maybe looking for a solo kill here onto Gabe Recall, but not able to. Unfortunately, Gabe Recall just uses the ult, dashes away, able to stay alive in that one. With the Baron minions pushing down, though, I don't know if the side of Genie can really defend this. I mean, that cage is going to be going down, and if that's just, that's what I thought would happen. Now it's going to be a 1-for-1 coming through. The GOAT going to be running away. Raining Wolf taking some damage. Cook is here, though, but it is a 1v3. He's going to dash out of that one. So Lulu does go down. They kill the Veigar, though, which is a huge win for the side of Genie.
Yeah, you definitely take that mid for support any day if you're Tyranny, but I just want to see what Tyranny gets done with his Baron, because what they do with the Baron here and how they decide to push might just decide the game right here. Overall, I don't think Genie has played bad this game at all. I just think their drafting could have been better and would have set them up way better. So, game 2, win or lose, you're hoping that you just don't draft into your own comp. Overall, I mean, this game has been pretty relatively close from what we've seen for teams playing against Tyranny, though.
Yeah, it's been I feel like the game was somewhat close, but I think Coachless Tyranny was basically, ahead for most of the game.
Yeah.
That's the ult going to be burned. Oh, not able to find a Lulu kill. Very, very low. Good shield coming through from HViz on the Lulu. But yeah, this gold lead, it is massive for the side of Coachless Tyranny now. They have to be able to close out the game, though, because the last time these two teams played, granted it was earlier on in the season, ISU was able to stall out the game to 45 minutes, 50
Yeah, and
minutes.
that was before Ritz, right? That was before Ritz.
Yeah, that was before Ritz. They were really able to drag out this game for a long, long time. And, once you get to that, 45, 50 minutes, one team fights the game. You win one team fight, you can run it down and end. So Coachless Tyranny, they need to be able to close out this game, because otherwise you're going to start getting into the territory where it's okay, one team fight and we mess up and the game's over. Now, they have the Jinx, they have the Veigar, they have a bunch of scaling coming through. Jinx already has 3 items. Veigar already death cap, has the Everfrost completed, now going to be going towards Zanya. So this Veigar basically online, Jinx online, a ton of damage going to be coming through from the side of Coachless Tyranny. And Genie, they have to pick off one of these carries before they fight.
Yeah, they do. I mean, Genie, the only thing they have riding for them is Soul, because they don't have any turrets right now. They're down 7k. And it just kind of looks, it's not doomed, like you said. If they are able to stall, which we've seen them be able to do before, one team fight will win the game, but how are they going to get to that point where they can get a stall and win that one team fight?
Yeah, and now we're at 45 seconds until this third Drake is going to be spawning for both of the teams. Genie, again, they need to get there first, and they need to be able to pick someone off. Here we go. Raining Wolves already able to find one. That's going to be the ult coming through. That's a ton of damage onto that Janna. That's one down. Now, meanwhile, Rocky going to be 1v1. Gabe Recall. That's going to be the root coming through. Cook trying to front line. Not going to be able to do too much. He will be falling down. The GOAT also going to fall. Caitlyn not really able to participate in that fight. Rocky able to solo down the Ahri. It's a 4-for-1. And I feel like we're starting to get to the point where Coachless Tyranny, they're we're kind of just ahead. There's not much you can really do. And I feel like the end is near, Kobe.
I definitely agree. And,
The robot. Blitzcrank. Victor this time. Kobe has died. He's Victor now. Victor from Arcane. But the side of Coachless Tyranny, again, oh my, that's a W. Almost just half health, this Caitlyn. But I feel like at this point in the game, Coachless Tyranny should be able to close this one out in the next, 4 minutes. With Baron going to be up, they can just kind of force this Baron and really just make the side of G&E kind of do something here. As Fiora, again, just split pushing, hanging out. I feel like Downfall did a good job this game. Now, when I say, Downfall 1v9 carried this game, I don't think so. I think the side of Coachless Tyranny, the rest of the players really stepped it up, and it was a huge team effort coming through. That's the flash going to be burned from the Veigar. If the charm is able to land, maybe they find themselves a pick, but with Downfall coming in, that's the charm coming through. Rocky going to be using that ultimate. The GOAT going to get wild growth, going to be going in with the cease and desist, but not able to find anything. Stun going to be coming down on to that Caitlyn, but that won't be too much. 40 seconds on the death timer for the GOAT. Walking forward is the side of Coach's Tyranny. Downfall level 16 on the Fiora. Looking for this mid inhibitor. That's going to be the Gen ult being used. Rocky trying to get that flash W. Looking on to the Lulu. We'll be able to find one. Rocky running forward. Will he go down? The answer is yes. Ominous Penguin has to do a bunch of damage in this fight. He's basically the last damage dealer alive, but it doesn't matter. That's going to be a triple kill going over to Raining Wolves.
They have a wave. They can end here.
And now Coachless Tyranny, that's one tower down. That's two towers now going to be going down. Charm going to be coming through onto Raining Wolves. It's not enough damage. And the side of Coachless Tyranny are going to be able to take game number 1 after they do a little bit of more shenanigans and are going to take down Ari. But game 1 going to be going for the side of Coachless Tyranny. 30 minutes and 2 seconds, 41 seconds, something around that.
Yeah, I mean, Tyranny, they had the better scaling comp in the day, and they are the better team fighting team, and it was literally just those 5v5 team fights, which I think pretty much just won them that game, because like G&E, like they could skirmish like a little bit with them, but it's the whole team comp for G&E. It kind of, I think, just played into Tyranny's team comp, where they can just easily disengage and just dump damage on all of them after G&E just uses all their abilities.
Yeah, I feel like if you're the side of G&E with that comp, you really need to get ahead. And if you do get ahead, I feel like obviously you can super snowball the game, right? But if you aren't able to find these picks, if you're just not able to, execute the comp, I mean, the team fight, it's just going to end up running you over, right? It's just going to end up running you over. And I feel like, that's kind of the story of, the season for Coachless Tyranny. We pick team fight, we wait, we don't really need to do too much, and we'll just beat you in a team fight. And if you're a good team fighting team, you could go down gold. But if you just team fight better than the other team, I mean, you will win games like that. 5 had absolute smart analysis. But if on the side of Genie, I feel like, be proactive and try to instead target your mid, target your bot. I don't really think it's worth trying to put Downfall behind, because I feel like regardless, he's going to come online. Like regardless, this guy is just going to be so strong. So I feel like let's target mid lane. Let's target bot lane. Let's get our carries ahead. And hopefully our carries will be able to negate Downfall and what he's going to be able to do. Now, Downfall didn't really get like super fed this game in 1v9, but he was still, ahead and was still doing his job. And I feel like, if you're just going to play into the fact that let's try to camp Downfall, the other players on CT are good. Like they are good players. This is not just the Downfall show. Like they have good players on their team. So Genie, they're going to have to figure out something, because now they're on match point. A loss here puts them in the losers bracket. They will be playing TDS Chocolate in round 1 if they do lose. And TDS Chocolate, with those roster additions looking pretty good. Kobe, you got anything to say before we head to a break?
I don't think it's all over for Genie. Like what I'm saying, like I think they can come out with some like Renekton Callista kind of weird combo or weird pick that we've seen before that can just catch Tyranny off guard, but I think their main problem was the draft, in my opinion. I don't think their gameplay was that terrible, but I definitely want to see some better drafting out of Ritz, because I've been hyping this guy up all split long ever since he took over. So I want to see something good, Ritz, please.
Let's start Renekton. Let's go. But with that, we are going to go to a short break. When we come back, game 2 action between Coachless Tyranny and G&E Pearl. We'll see you there.
I'm a hunter, tracks in the snow, and I'm friends with the cold rain and thunder. Frozen in my bones, I'll never get tired of the enemy. Got them both pulled tight in front
Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome back for Game 2 action. Round 1 of the playoffs. Genie Pearl, 4th seed. Coach's Tyranny, 1st seed. Genie electing to go on the blue side this game did fall in game number 1. Again, first round is best of 3. This is not best of 5. So, Coach's Tyranny now on match point. What this would put themselves in the winners bracket finals. So, would be absolutely massive. Would be awaiting the winner of BDE and TBS. We see the bands coming through. Vex, Jack for the side of Genie, for the side of Coach's Tyranny, Lucian, Corky, Jinx not going to be the band for Genie Pearl, Kobe.
Yeah, I think the Jinx was a bit of a problem in the team fight overall for Tyranny. I think the Jinx is kind of took over team fight, and Genie Pearl now picking up the Veigar. One of the picks we were talking about, Gabe Recall wants to be on.
Yeah, Gabe Recall, again, playing a lot of these, card carry mids, a lot of these scaling mids, Corky, Veigar, Ori, even Ari. You can carry on these champions. Now, going to be picking up the Veigar, going to be absolutely massive. Can be a flex pick. It still could go AD. Will they do that? I don't know. But there's always that possibility that, hey, maybe they end up flexing this one. Coach's Tyranny going to take the Volley Bear, most likely. Going to be heading towards the jungle. Obviously going to help set up with those tower dives, because once that ultimate comes down, tower turns off, and it makes those dives so much easier for the side of Coachless Tyranny. We'll see what they are going to end up picking next. Syndra, going to be the lock-in for the side of Coachless Tyranny. So, going to be going into the mid lane most likely. So we'll see how that Syndra is going to do for Chung. I have a good faith he should be pretty good on that Syndra. Again, it's going to give you that lane prio early on against the Veigar. So do
you got that press R outplay button too.
Yeah, hit R. throw down the spheres. R.
You were talking about how Volley is a really good champion for a dive comp, right? You know what I think is a good champion for an anti-dive comp? A monkey, please. Where's Wukong? I want to see. I want to see Wukong.
What if Coach's Tyranny just takes a Wukong? Oh,
I would lose my mind.
I know. Well, we see Genie Pearl picking the Veigar.
I hate the Ashe pick.
Now they have the Ashe going to be going into the ADC position. We'll see what they are going to end up picking next for the side of Genie Pearl. Could potentially pick the support, but it's Cook on the Malphite. They get him the Malphite. Again, I think this is a good draft adaptation for Genie Pearl. Just pick your top lane early anyway. I feel like, for the side of Genie, it's like, okay, we're probably just use top anyway, so let's just put our top laner on something that he can impact fights. And with the Malphite, you can for sure impact fights, and it's his best top laner that we've seen. Coach's Tyranny going to be taking the Ezreal.
Yeah, only problem I have with Genie is the Ashe pick, because your ADCs, when you're your all-star candidate carry players, I do not like seeing that kind of player on something like the Ashe. I just think it takes too long to get to that point where you're just doing a ton of damage. I mean, it can melt, for sure, but like how late in the game will that have to be? Like I just don't feel like the Ash pick is very good. I can see a world where you have that Astral to initiate like a big Malphite into like a Vigor cage. I can kind of see where they're going with that. But overall, I just don't like the Ash on like a very like 1v9 carry ADC.
Yeah, and we'll have to see how it's going to go for the side of Genie Pearl. Obviously, still have that jungle pick left up, still have that support pick to see what is going to pair with this Ashe. With the Karma going to potentially be banned away. Ashe Karma, very strong in lane. It's a really good ban coming through from the side of Coachless Tyranny. We'll see what Genie is going to elect to kind of pick here for themselves. They have the Mordekaiser banned away from the top lane, from Downfall. Already has the Jax ban, the Mordekaiser, and the Seraphine is going to be their last ban. So we'll see what Coachless Tyranny, they're going to be playing with the Ezreal. If you really want, you can do the Ezreal Yumi.
Oh no,
Braum,
no.
You can pick the Braum. There's a bunch of things you can pick with this Ezreal. I feel like that isn't like awful. I feel like those two would probably be the two best, but we'll see what they are going to end up picking here for the side of Coachless Tyranny.
I feel like Renata. Ooh. It's a little spicy. The crank! They put me in the game, Cole. They put me in the game. I'm the robot.
You're the robot. You're in the game,
Yeah.
Kobe. How do you feel?
What was Blitzcrank's voice line when he gets picked?
I don't know. Do you think I know?
Yeah.
There you
The
go.
Iron Golem never rusted or something like that. I don't know. But no, I feel like every time we get to playoffs, like no matter what league this is, it can be EDL or LCS. Every playoffs, ADCs, they go the Ashe, Ezreal, or Lucian. Fire up and ready to serve.
There you go, fired up and ready to serve. So Genie Pearl with the Blitzcrank pick coming in, and we going up against that Renata, and Graves going to be picked. That is going to be going into the jungle. I believe Sethi is their jungler for this game. Going to be playing the Graves for Genie Pearl. Coachless Tyranny, the Renata going to be picked. We'll see what they're going to pick with their last pickup for Downfall. It's the Yorick, baby. Downfall on the Yorick. Guess who's going to be knocking at your inhibitors? You hear?
At
Hello?
10 minutes. At 10 minutes.
It's Yorick. Hello. That's what's about to happen in this game. So Yorick pick going to be coming through from the side of Coachless Tyranny. Going to be playing towards that side lane in this game yet again. They picked the Fiora last time, kind of did the same thing. So again, Coachless Tyranny most likely going to be doing the same thing. Play towards the Yorick. Let him just smack down these turrets and basically knock on the inhibitor very early on in this game. So very interesting coming through from the side of Coachless Tyranny. Blitzcrank obviously being picked up. You already know there's level 1 shenanigans coming through because the Blitzcrank is going to invade. So do got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, so I think that Blitzcrank is going to be the do or die for Genie Pearl because, if you land a hook with Blitz, you have the Ashe slow, the Malphite Q slow, and then the Veigar cage just could layer all that on top. Like, no one is going to survive that much damage after being pulled in, so the Blitz hooks are going to have to be on point here.
Yeah, we'll see how the Blitzcrank is going to do, how it's going to work, because Blitzcrank can 1v9 a game if he's able to land those huge hooks, but Blitzcrank can also, absolutely throw the game.
Yeah.
It is the feast or famine pick. It's either winning you the game or it's losing you the game. There is no in-between for the Blitzcrank. So definitely a huge pick coming through from the side of Genie, and, they're down 1-0. They say, all right, let's take a risk. We do have that extra life in the lower bracket. If we are able to pull this one back, it's huge. If we lose, not really a big deal. Can focus on next week. But Kobe, Drake predictions, and then we are going to head to a break.
So I'm thinking Mountain, so I'm going to go Cloud.
You think it's going to be...
I think it's going to be Mountain, so I'm going to go Cloud.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to end up going... Infernal. I think it's going to be Infernal in this one. That's going to be the 5-head pick. But with that, we are going to head to a short break. When we come back, game 2 action. between Genie Pearl and Coachless Tyranny. We'll see you there.
Check your body. Underground. Check your body, check your body. You can't sleep neither. Let's not sleep together. You can't sleep neither. Let's not sleep together.
Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome back to game number 2. Game number 2, Kobe. Genie Pearl on the blue side, Coachless Tyranny on the red
We're gonna
side.
have some funny business level 1.
Yeah, with the
Wait.
Blitzcrank, maybe we see something
Ooh.
potentially happen, but
They
or
don't
maybe
look
not.
like they want to. They just want a 5-point.
Yeah, looks like nothing is going to end up going on
All right,
in
so
this one.
Tyranny wins.
GG.
Yep.
Good. Now, one thing to point out is that Syndra in the mid lane has the Ignite. So possibly some solo bolos coming out with that Ignite in the mid lane. Look at this.
That's synergy right there.
That's synergy in the bot lane.
That's bot lane synergy if I ever seen it.
Bot lane synergy coming through from the side of Coach's Tyranny. GG or what? Just forfeit, go next.
Yeah, it's like a team gap. I mean, you're G&E, you have Blitzcrank, you don't even invade, and then you have the other bot lane is running circles like perfectly around each other.
Yeah. GG. Imagine then they did invade and they're running circles. Oh my god. But we'll see how Ash Blitz is going to do in this bot lane. Obviously, when Ash does hit level 6, can just throw out the arrow, and if the arrow lands, then, well, Blitzcrank's going to probably land the hook. So we'll see how this is going to go. As, Spectator loves to, hate us with the bug to scoreboard. Thoughts?
Small indie company, Riot Games, small film studio, Riot Games,
Yeah,
makers
right.
of Arcane.
Yeah, really small.
This is just a free-to-play mobile game.
But Wild Rift. Oh my. But yeah, in this mid lane, it's gonna be hard for Gabe Recall to kind of play because the Syndra is basically just gonna be perma queuing him and threatening, to potentially kill Gabe Recall on the Veigar, and he's gonna need to be careful because if he ends up, going a little bit too far forward, it could be a disaster for him because that Ignite coming through does give that extra kill pressure to Chung in the mid lane on the Syndra. So do need to keep that in mind. Both junglers looks like started on the opposite sides of the map yet again. Bully Bear says, I don't want to touch my top side though, as he's potentially looking for a play on the bottom side. Now that ward is now going to spot him out. So yep, there's the pings. And he is going to back off of this one. We'll see maybe going for an invade onto the Graves. Oh, Rocky. He actually wasn't spotted. Oh, he walked all the way around and wasn't spotted. They don't know he's actually here. Oh, no. The side of G&E, they don't know he's here. Oh, summoners are going to have to be burned. Here we go. It's going to be Rocky running in. They're going to be looking onto the Ashe. Will the flash be burned? The answer is yes, but now that Ashe does not have that flash. Can't go anywhere. Flash forward first blood going over to Raining Wolves.
That was really, really good path by Rocky. No idea how Graves did not see Rocky. Nothing was warded. That's why he plays wards, Very good. Very good.
Yeah, wards OP.
Yep. Vision is very good.
Yeah, and Rocky already having his presence felt in this game, able to get that play onto the bottom side, able to find that kill on to Ominous Penguin, and Ashe is a very mobile AD carry. Like, you get on Ashe, Ashe is dead. There's no way for them to get out compared to like Ezreal, who has the arcane shift. Yeah. Basically
Arcane.
can get out of that.
Arcane.
But Graves, Seti gonna basically just be farming up on this Graves. He's just gonna be looking to farm, and take over. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Gabe Recall, that's a flash forward, Ignite ticking, and Chung able to find the solo kill on the Syndra, and it's a disaster for the side of G&E. It's only 4 minutes in, and there's already 2 kills.
Did Chung get that auto attack flash off? Because it didn't look like the auto attack went through.
I don't think so.
Ignite just burned. So kind of wasted the flash, but still got the kill. Yeah, we take those. Style
points. Yeah, now the side of Coach's Tyranny, they are up 1K already, and the snowball is already starting. The snowball is starting. Cook taking some damage. He doesn't have the flash. He's just getting smacked down by Downfall. Bunch of damage coming through. He has no mana either. And the wave
has to be careful recalling because if Yorick is able to push in the tower, that tower, even with the place, is going to be like half HP when Cook gets back.
Yeah, now Cook does have TP, so I'm assuming he's just going to end up TPing back to lane. So, I don't really think anything's going to end up happening. Top side. Yeah, there's the TP already being used from the side of Genie Pearl's top laner. Now, Downfall wasn't able to push in that wave just yet. Not able to push it. And the side of Genie, though, again, they say, all right, we're down gold, but we'll take the dragon.
Yeah, like I said, like Jenny, all split have been really, really good at dragon control.
It's Cloud Cobra.
Oh no.
Not good.
If it's Fountain, I'm just gonna
What did I even say? I said Infernal, right?
Infernal. Yeah.
Still in the running. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, again, Coach's Tyranny, 1.5k lead. The gold is just increasing more and more. And Sethi obviously on this Graves, just going to be looking to farm. Maybe he'll make a play onto the Syndra. Syndra now hitting level 6. Graves is level 4, though. It is a little bit risky. So he could end up, getting counter ganked by the Volley Bear. Syndra hovering that top side. Gabe Recall is level 6. Now here we go. Rocky going to be showing up into that mid lane. The ultimate is available. Yeah, are they going to end up using it? Rocky going to be going in. That's the ult burn from Chung. Able to find another kill. That's the stun coming through. Sethi, one more auto. This time he finds it. Chung, double kill. And oh no, it's not looking good. Wow. If you are a G and E fan, it's everything falling apart.
I was a bit of a doubter seeing the Syndra walk in. I was like, I don't know how this is going to really work out, but Shung is absolutely dominating on the Syndra. And this game has already blown open a 4-kill lead in 6 minutes. Are we the LPL now?
Yeah. Hey, we're the LPL, baby. But Coachless Tyranny, I mean, being proactive in this game. They are the ones saying, hey, you know what? Instead, we're going to be making the plays. And you give a team like Coach's Tyranny a lead, I think it's pretty much GG. As now, here we go, Sethi, trying to make a play onto this bot side. That's the hook going to be going wide from the Blitzcrank. Renata does not have the flash, has the W on her. To be able to walk this one out is the question. No Guardian going to be coming through. Sethi is able to pick himself up a kill. Now that's some damage being traded back. Raining Wolves in a 1v3, able to get some damage down. No flash on the Renata means a kill going over to the side of G&E. Meanwhile, on the top side, Cook taking a bunch of damage. The Maiden is there. Cook does have that ultimate, has to ult away. Downfall has the flash. Is he going to use it? Flash. All he needs is one more auto. Ticking. Is able to find the kill. Downfall. Solo kill.
That feels so bad.
Top lane.
That feels so bad if you're Cook. First, you burn your ultimate to get out, which always feels bad as a Malphite. You burn your flash, still get killed, and now half your tower is going to be gone when you get back because it's a Yorick.
Yeah, that is unfortunate for Cook in the top lane. It's now a 3k lead for the side of Coach's Tyranny. 8 minutes in. Now Downfall is going to be smacking this tower, getting himself some plates. That's an absolute massive wave crashing. He'll easily be able to get 2 plates. Might be able to get a third in this top lane. And Downfall, he's already unleashed. He's already online. Looks like he won't be able to pick up the third just yet. But able to get 2 plates and the kill. The snowball is rolling on the top side. Genie, they need to stop the bleeding. They need to slow this game down. They have the Veigar scaling. They have to slow it down and somehow be able to find a way back into this game.
It looks really, really impossible because Tyranny, they're just running the whole map right now.
Oh, if he's able to get a stun on a Gabe Recall, could potentially threaten a solo kill with that Ignite, with that ultimate. 3-0-0 on the Syndra. Almost has the Lunans. So this Syndra very, very strong. And if the stun lands, potentially, could threaten that all in. But yeah, Genie, they need to slow the game down. They've got to stop the bleeding because if they aren't able to slow it down, the snowball is just going to keep rolling and rolling. And the side of Coach's Tyranny, they will just be able to pick up the win in this one 2-0. Now bot lane for the side of Genie, level 6, both of them. Maybe they look for a play.
Yeah, I'm just pinging on the Asshole. The Asshole is a very, very good tool to start off plays, but
Ashold is available if they're able to hit
an
anyone.
Awkward angle.
It could be big.
Here
That's the arrow coming through. Ends up missing.
Crowny's Comet.
Not able to find anything. Just goes wide.
Crowny's Comet.
We're good. It missed me. Okay.
Hit Matt Pizza.
No. Oh no! It hit Matt Pizza. Oh, I mean Matt Pizza. He's actually on the other side of campus, I think. But it's still in the same area. All right, It decided, it's like Wild Rift. They curved the Assault, They said, all right, the Assault, we're curving it. Is now
a homing missile.
We see Cook going to get stunned. Rocky flashing forward. Ultimates burn. Cook staying alive. That's Ignite ticking. Flash forward from Chung, able to find the Q and get the kill for 0-0 on the Syndra. That's the Rift going over. And look what's brought already. Hole Breaker. Guess who has Rift Herald? Uh-oh.
Yeah, your base is gone already. It's 10 minutes. Ripco is being dropped. Let's just look at how fast these towers will be taken. Volley needs to leave for the hull breaker passive, but here comes downfall. Malphite is gonna try his best to get back to lane as G&E are just gonna take this Drake. I mean, it's still 100% Drake control this game, but if you're on the Cinder, you're 4-0. I'm instantly back and I'm buying a Dark
It's
Shield.
Mountain. Did we win?
No, wait, I
Wait,
said
we
Cloud. No, I said I think it's gonna be Mountain, so I'm going Cloud. Remember? This is so rigged.
We never win. Cook taking a bunch of damage, and yeah, this just seems. I would not want to be in this position. This seems really unplayable.
No.
Downfall. Oh no, Cook is stuck in the cage. He's ticking down from the maiden. Those are the little gobelinos, little ghouls running forward. Now Cook very, very low. Vagar has to try to walk up here to help this, but it doesn't matter as Downfall is able to take another tower. The gold lead is almost 7K. It's 11 minutes for the side of G&E. They're silver lining. They got 2 dragons. Maybe they can get the soul. But if you look at the gold, Downfall's at 5.3K. The next closest member who has the most gold on Genie is Ominous Penguin, who is down 2,000 gold. It's only 12 minutes, mind you. So this Yorick, I don't think anyone can stop the Yorick, to be honest.
Yeah, this Yorick is just gonna be all over the map, just taking towers left and right. I don't know how you come back in this game with G&E. It's doomed.
Well, one thing I will say, if you are G&E, is that you can learn. You can learn from this. You have an extra life,
Yeah.
right? You're going
Yeah.
into the losers bracket. You obviously can still make the run. Here we go, 3v2 coming through. That's the Ronaldo all burn. Raining Wolves flashing forward. Blitzcrank still tagged by that ultimate. Doesn't have the flash. That's the root coming through. Now, Sethi on this bottom side effectively is going to be a 2v2. That's the stun coming through. Lots of damage going to be coming down. Raining Wolves walking away. Heal comes through. The hook is going to land. Raining Wolves will not be able to live this one, not even with the W. And now Renata stuck in a 1v3. No way they're going to live. Double kill to Ominous Penguin on this Ashe. Some gold does go to the side of G&E.
Yeah, Sungold does a bit of a misplay from Tyranny's bot lane, flashing into the Ashe arrow. I don't think you want to do that. I don't think that's good for your team if you flash into the Ashe arrow. I mean, I'm sure Matt Pizza appreciates it, taking the bullet for him. But this Yorick is just doing work right now, and I want to see how Downfall is going to play the rest of this game, if they want to move him towards like the bot lane or just keep trying to put pressure down on this top side.
Yeah, we'll have to see what, the side of Coachless Tyranny are going to do. Downfall, he is level 10. He's got the Hull Breaker. He's got the Sheen. He's kind of just sitting there like, all right, come at me. I'll take you all on. In this game he is an absolute menace. But again, Syndra in the mid lane, 4-0. Chung been having a great series, I feel like, overall. And very, not talked about too much as now. In the mid lane, isn't going to be able to find the solo kill. Gabe Recall going to be taking some damage. All he needs is one more Q. He's not able to get it. Gabe Recall shut down 800 gold. Here comes Downfall, though.
Oh.
Is there, but Genie able to protect him. But that's 800 gold to the side
who you want it
of
on
Gabe
too.
Recall.
Yeah, you definitely want that. Shut down the Vagar.
Yeah, huge shutdown going to be going to the side of Ginny and, starting to claw their way back into this game. 2 kills bot lane, able to kill Vagar mid lane. Or not Vagar mid lane, Syndrome mid lane. Slowly starting to crawl back into this game. They're still 6K down. They need to keep doing this. They've got to keep finding ways to come back into this game if they do want a chance in this one, because again, Coachless Tyranny, they are still very far ahead in this one. They're definitely in the driver's seat, and Genie, they need to keep finding these picks. Otherwise, it's just going to be game over. So great start so far for the side of G&E to get some of these picks, but they got to keep it going.
Yeah, we see that Tyranny is sending the York mid as
Oh,
Blitzcrank might be in trouble here.
Gonna be going in. That's the stun coming down. Aegis is gonna be taking a bunch of damage. Ezreal even use Rocky able to find the kill. On top of that, mid turret going down. Flash burn from Ominous Penguin. Rocky running forward. That's the Renata all being used. Doesn't end up landing. Ominous Penguin gonna take a bunch of damage.
Goodness.
Stunned up. Does stay alive. Cook ends up TPing to that bot lane. But look at mid. Is it 2v1? Is the wave still alive? Wave is alive.
Down
Gabe
to bot
Recall
lane.
taking some
Downfall
damage.
can just go top.
We'll see
Downfall
what
needs to go top and take a
Downfall
bunch of damage off the turrets.
can do. That's the cage coming down. That's the stun coming down. But Downfall, he says, okay, that's going to be the ult coming through from the Malphite onto this Ezreal. That's one kill. Able to find a pick. Now Sethi in the mid lane looking on to this Yorick, but not able to find anything. Drake going to be spawning here very, very soon. So maybe this is the ticket for the side of G&E.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what the thought process is Downfall there, because I see Malphite out of top lane. I'm running right to top lane and just putting as much pressure down on that inhibitor turret as I can.
All right, fight's going to begin. That's the Blitzcrank. Where's the hook going to be coming through? Stun's going to be coming through. Downfall now going to be looking for the flank, threatening that backline. They're all looking on to Downfall in this one. It's a fight on two fronts. Bunch of damage going to be coming through. Downfall's falling down. That's the shutdown going through. But look at Rocky running forward. He's able to find one. HP bars are starting to be eviscerated. G&E, they are coming back into this game. Double kill for Gabe Recall. Can he get the triple? Ash will pick up that one. That's going to be the Ezreal ult being used. And G&E, they find themselves a 4-for-1, and Tyranny slowly collapsing.
5-for-1.
Stun coming through. That's going to be the Ashe ult. Are they going to be able to find Raining Wolves is the question. The answer is no. 4-for-1 for the side of G&E, and they keep crawling themselves back into this game.
Had a bit of a throw there from Tyranny. That team fight, let's look totally. They didn't look at the communicate at all, because you have Downfall and like this, the back line behind the pit just smacking away at 3 people. Wow, so it's definitely winnable now for G&E, you feel like.
Yeah, I mean, the game looked pretty doomed for the side of G&E, but now again, you know, they find themselves the picks. They find that team fight. They are now back into this game. Only they are down 5K, so they're still down gold. Do not get me wrong, but they're slowly starting to claw back into this game. They're finding ways to come back. Again, keeping it up, and they might have a chance at this one to pull back the series.
They're on Soul Point now.
It's true. Are on Soul Point now. Downfall in the bottom side, just, you know, getting himself another tower. Looking on to Gabe Recall potentially. Gabe Recall. He can't kill the ghouls. Can't get him. There you go. Now he's got him. But yeah, Downfall, again, he is going to be this menace in the side lane. He is just going to split push, and Gabe Recall is getting really low. Gabe Recall might need to back off. They're sending Blitzcrank to help deal with Downfall, but I'm pretty sure he can 2v1 this, and that's an odd number advantage. The side of Coachless Tyranny should potentially be, you know, looking for this Rift Herald, but they are just not going to do that. They're just going to push in top and looks like kind of just keep the lull state for themselves. I feel like a missed opportunity that, like, you know, you could have potentially tried to force something with the numbers being on the bottom side for Genie. That's not 3 bot. They are sending everyone for this Yorick. Okay, arrow comes in. It's going to get hit. That's the hook coming through. Now the Rift Herald will be started. We'll see what Downfall can do. Flashes away. He has the Hull Breaker. He is going to be doing a lot. Looking for this Blitzcrank. Oh no, Blitzcrank. He doesn't have the flash. That's a Malphite ult going to be burned. At the end of the day, they will be able to find the kill. Will Blitzcrank be able to get out? The answer is yes. They send 4. They do end up taking him down. Rift Herald will go over. Some damage onto that mid tower for the side of Coachless Tyranny. Now Raining Wolves needs to be careful. He shifts out of that one. So Ginny, they are able to find the pick onto that bottom side, take down Downfall.
Yeah, and they only give up the second Rift Herald for it. I mean, Genie already have a lot of the towers taken down, so I don't think they mind that much of this giving over Rift Herald for that pick on the Yorick. And if I'm Genie, I'm just playing for the next 2 minutes just to get as much vision and info as I can in the Dragon Pit. Because, you know, Mountain Soul can definitely turn this game.
Yeah, for sure. Mountain Soul going to be going over. It's going to be absolutely huge for the side of G&E. Obviously, the Malphite's going to benefit from that a ton. We'll be liking that one. 1 minute and 50 seconds until this is going to be spawning. So I don't really think anything's going to be happening until then. But yeah, Downfall in a side lane. Again, you're going to need to send multiple members, I feel like, to deal with this guy because he is, I mean, it's Yorick. He's just going to, you know, summon his maiden, sit in a side lane, and basically take your tower. So again, if they're able to keep finding picks onto Downfall for going too far forward, then yes, Ginny, they have a chance because Yorick in team fights doesn't really do anything. Like, he's not going to bring anything to the team fight. So the side of Genie, they should be fine in team fights, but they do need to be able to deal with this York, make sure York doesn't just end the game on them. So we will be watching that one a minute until this dragon is going to be spawning for both these teams. Again, soul point for the side of Genie.
Yeah, wonder how Genie want to play out this, because if you're Tyranny, I mean, you're probably going to bring all 5 people here. Because like Mountain Soul will be huge on Genie, like kind of negates a lot of the damage, the burst that Ezreal and Syndra will be doing, and Genie will pick up the Scuttle Crab.
Yeah, Scuttle Crab going to be picked up from the side of G and E, starting to zone him out. Downfall is on the flank, though. Malphite is not here. Malphite has TP. Here we go. Downfall's going in. Rocky going to be going in. That's going to be the TP coming down. Now Rocky going to be frontline. That's going to be the Renata coming through. Ominous Penguin is cut off. That's one down. Sati able to find one. Syndra not able to deal with the backline. That's another one going to be going down. Now the Renata is left alive. Downfall trying his best. He has to 1v5. Sati will fall. Double kill going over to Raining Wolves. Now it's a 3v3. Raining Wolves going to be taking damage. Cook ran forward. That's a nice fling back from the Renata. Downfall potentially looking for the flank. That's Gabe Recall going to be flashing forward. Could this be the triple kill coming through from Raining Wolves? It's an unofficial quadra so far. Double kill. Can he get the unofficial penta? He needs one more, and he is going to get it. It's not a pentakill. It's an unofficial. He's able to ace the entire team on the side of G and E Pearl, and it's a 5 for 2.
Yeah, Raining Wolves, like Tyranny's just a slip, but he's like, just get on my back. I'm gonna carry. I think Cook actually had a misplay waiting that long, because I think if he ran up through the jungle, he had a massive flank position, but was only able to land his ult on the Syndra. But Raining Wolves is perfect spacing in this fight, and is able to throw out Qs over and over again. Gets the unofficial penta, so hero play to possibly win this series, because that delays the game a whole lot. And if you're Tyranny, you need to use this window wisely and get as much pressure down the map, and they're going to be dropped into Rift Herald onto the bot lane.
Yeah, Rift Herald are going to be used bot. They're not going to be ending up getting a tower. It should get a charge. Yeah, it's going to get the charge off. It's not going to take the tower, but does soften it up for sure. Coachless Tyranny, they are able to take the fight at Drake, so the side of Genie not able to get the soul. They are far behind in this game, 7K. And Coachless Tyranny, they have full control of this game, I feel like. It's just kind of up to them to make the mistake and, Genie Pearl to capitalize on it. But Ezreal getting those 5 kills in that fight, 3 items strong now for Raining Wolves. As Blitzcrank, he's hooking over the buff. He says, no, you guys don't get it. It's mine now. So he does hook over that buff. It doesn't go to the side of Coachless Tyranny. Now with Baron up, we should see both teams potentially, kind of dancing around this one, I feel like. And yeah, I mean, Drake is going to be up in 3 minutes, 30 seconds, but a little bit of a ways away, Kobe.
Yeah, actually, look at the build. I think the Ezreal build is really good with the SS Reaver and the Crown, because it's going to negate a lot of that burst damage, and like definitely the Vigor damage too. So Raining Wolves has all the tools that he needs to 1v9 this game. Right, like we saw it last fight, he was actually able to take over. I thought that Genie were going to position to win that fight early on, but no, Raining Wolves, he just actually carried that fight. So it's all up to Tyranny to see how clean they want to close out this game.
Yeah, and we are getting to the point where death timers are starting to be a little bit longer. Levels, items coming through. Again. One fight, if it goes late enough in the game, one fight is the game. It doesn't matter about the gold lead. You lose once and you're done in those team fights. So we aren't necessarily there just yet. We're getting close to that point. But yeah, eyes on Downfall. Is he going to be able to get this bottom turret? Because, okay, now he's just going to back off because he is 2 items strong, building towards that third. 2 minutes and 30 seconds until this dragon is going to spawn. I feel like, we're not really going to see anything until that. Coachless Tyranny electing to take this one very slow. They don't want to make any mistakes. They don't want to, accidentally give the side of Genie, potential, free picks and then into Baron. They can potentially throw this game. So they are taking a little bit slower. They're being a little bit careful, respecting the side of Genie is Cook. Going to get stuck in the cage. We'll be able to auto that one. No, he's hitting the paint. Okay, Cook is taking some damage, actually. Sethi is on the way. Cook has to use the ultimate defensively. He's running away. The little ghouls, they're trying to kill him. Looks like it won't be able to find that one. But again, the side of Genie, they're throwing everyone on the bottom side of the map. But with the Baron up, I feel like the side of Coachless Tyranny can just potentially just start this one.
Yeah, this is kind of a big risk from G&E, and they are going to start up the Baron. They have the Ezreal and Sidra damage there, they should be able to take this Baron. Asher is coming over.
Yeah, and the side of Genie, they're sending 2 bot. We'll see if the side of Genie can try to stop this one. Looks like the turn is going to be coming through from the side of Coachless Tyranny. That's going to be Rocky flashing forward. Hook going to be coming down. Blitzcrank going to be going berserk, but the HP bars are starting to get a little bit low for the side of Coachless Tyranny. That's going to be 1 down. Seth going to get stunned up. He will be falling down also. And now it's Blitzcrank trying to run away, but Gabe Recall is going to be staying alive. That's going to be the Zonia's coming down. Double kill going to be going through for Gabe Recall. Going to be taking damage. Will fall at the end of the day. Double kill going to Rocky. Downfall, though, able to chunk down Cook. 4 dead on the side of G&E. Downfall knocking on that inhibitor turret in the bot lane.
And that feels really bad for G&E because they will be up for the Drake, but they will not be anywhere near position because Downfall is just going to start wrecking the base here, and they will at least get doubled inhibited here.
Yeah.
And I feel like that might just be the game. I think it was a really good call by Tyranny and say, okay, they're going to send everybody bot lane to kill Yorick. Let's just do Baron. And once Genie arrived at Baron, they just instantly turned on them and didn't want to like coin flip the game.
Yeah, we look at the replay. Obviously, the side of Genie, they sent people bot, right? They sent people bot to deal with this, and now this is their kind of, we have to get them off. This is kind of the Hail Mary, but unfortunately, they get dragged into a fight that they're not going to. They're not going to win this fight. They do get some trade kills back, but it's one of those where, like, do you go for the Yorick and kill the Yorick, or are you going to go and try to stop the Baron? You have to make a decision, right? Because this is what Downfall does. He picks the split pushers, he sits in a side lane, and he says, okay, you match me with more than one person, or I'm just going to end up taking your base. As now, this is going to be going down really low. It's going to be going to the side of Genie. They are able to get the soul. But now, how is the fight going to be going down for them? That's going to be the Blitzcrank fall. And Rocky running forward onto Sethi. Will he be able to find the kill? He has the Renata W available. If he's able to find Sethi, he will stay alive, and he does. Meanwhile, on the top side, Downfall, very, very low. Cook. Maybe he could find something. He had to use that ultimate. Is super low. Downfall. One more turret shot. He goes down. That's a shutdown going over to the side of Genie Pearl to Cook in the top lane.
And they can defend this. They have Ominous Penguin and Gabe Recall up.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they are going to be able to defend this one. Those are going to be supers flooding the base very, very soon, though. They have the Vega wave clear. If they are able to find the pick for the side of Coachless Tyranny, it would be absolutely massive. That's the sun coming through. He now has the Renata W, but that's a shutdown. This could be huge for the side of G&E. Can they chase? Gabe Recall needs to be very careful. If he gets tagged by anything, he will be going down. Raining Wolves is going to be shifted forward. Has that flash available. That's going to be the stun onto Ominous Penguin. Q comes down. Raining Wolves. He has the crown up. Hook is going to miss. Just watch Raining Wolves in this fight. It's absolutely massive for him if he's able to land these Qs. He'll be able to back off. That's going to be the ult coming through. It will snipe down Ominous Penguin. Going to pop the shield bow. He won't be falling down, though. Will stay alive. And now the side of Coachless Tyranny. That Ezreal, he's looking for that top turret. 10-2-4 on the Ezreal. Will be able to pick this one up. Not able to get the inhibitor. Baron is alive. Baron is on the table.
I mean, overall, I think if you're G&E with the game state, like, you're happy with that. You got the soul, and you were able to just defend the base and not let the top inhibitor fall.
Yeah, I mean, top inhibitor staying alive is absolutely massive because you get triple inhibited and the game is basically over.
You can't leave your base.
Yeah, you literally cannot leave your base. Like, the game is basically over. You're not going to be able to do anything. And Elder is going to be spawning in for minutes. Yeah, but with the side of Genie, being this far behind, they are stalling it out. Pretty, they are stalling out this game. And again, Yorick, I mean, he can only split so much, right? He can split and basically get all the towers, get the inhibitors, but it's going to be a little difficult for him to split the Nexus unless the side of Genie kind of like sends almost everyone to an objective fight. And Baron, again, still on the table. We see Yorick on the bottom side. Here we go. He's going to start that split push. And again, making Genie make a decision. What are they going to do? Are they going to match the Yorick? Or are they going to try to stop this Baron push because, Baron, potential take from the side of Coachless Tyranny? Because the second all these people show Coachless Tyranny, they are just going to run stage to the Baron.
Yeah, they're on the Baron right now as they're going to start smacking Downfall.
Yeah, Downfall
go over.
Downfall will 100% go down. He's not going to end up living this one. He will fall. Cook able to pick up the kill. But now we look at the Baron.
What's the Baron at?
HP. Baron already at 7k. Yeah, this is just going to go over. Now TP is going to be coming through from the Malphite. He does have that ultimate. 4k, 3k.
Ultimate?
Are they going to be able to get this? This is going to be Ashley coming through onto Raining Wolves. He has the crown available. Will they be able to get this Baron? They're not burning it down fast enough. It's at 90. It's at 80. Oh, Raining Wolves able to pick it up. Now the fight is going to begin for the side of Genie. It's a 4v5. Can they get any kills? Seth able to find one onto the Syndra. Their base is being flooded by those minions, but the Baron goes to the side of Coach's Tyranny.
Yeah, I mean, it goes to Tyranny, but I think it's a lot closer than Tyranny won. It was like, what, like 93 HP when they got it? Like, I felt like they should have been able to, like, melt it, like, a lot faster after all the time Downfall bought for them. But, you know, Genie, like, they're still alive. They got 2 kills out of that. I mean, they lost Baron. But it actually, Baron syncs up perfectly with Elder spawn time right now, too.
Baron is going to sync up perfectly with that Elder spawn time. Now we see the TP coming through from the York. Inhibitors are going to be up fairly soon, so the side of Genie will have those inhibitors up. Basically, don't have any towers protecting those inhibitors, so the side of Coachless Tyranny can kind of just walk in and basically try to take those inhibitors. There's no towers. But again, like we were saying, you know, York can only split too much. He can split and, you know, get those towers, get those inhibitors, but he you know, you got to be able to close out the game. You got to be able to, you know, take those, you got to take the Nexus. If you can get all the towers, you can get all the inhibitors, but if you can't get the Nexus, you ain't going to win. So the side of Coach's Tyranny, they're up 10k, obviously, again, favored, but the side of GNE, they are keeping this alive. They're staying alive in this game, and Coach's Tyranny, they're having trouble closing this one out. Now with Elder up in a minute 23 or a minute 25, potentially, you know, that's where GNE, you know, makes their stand and they end up turning this one around. For the side of Coach's Tyranny, if they are able to get this Elder, most likely GG.
Yeah, I think if Genie can hold out until this Elder and they have an actual 5v5, whoever wins that Elder fight is probably going to win the game. You know, actually at the point where Ash can start melting, Veigar can start one-shotting, so can Graves.
Yeah, here we go. Inhibitors are starting to be targeted. That's going to be going away. Rocky going to be going in with that ultimate, maybe looking onto the Graves. Gabe Recall going to be getting some damage down. This could be the final team fight. Downfall. He is able to get that bot inhibit. That's going to be a huge stun coming through. Gabe Recall going to be able to find one. Need to watch this Veigar. He's going to be going into the stopwatch. That's going to be the arrow coming down. Shutdown going to be going over. Another kill going to be going over to Seti. Downfall trying to look for this tower, but he isn't going to be able to find it. He's just going to get slowed. That's the case coming through. Downfall has to flash out of that one. Meanwhile, that top inhibitor is going to be going down. Syndra able to pick up that one. Now, is he able to get anything more? The answer is no. 2 inhibitors down for the side of GNE.
Because Tyranny has death time, which is when Elder spawns, but like Downfall is still here. How much do you send to Elder? How many people do you keep back in GNE? We'll have to see, because Elder is spawning in 10 seconds. Like they're gonna send over the Blitzcrank and the Ash for now. Yeah,
Blitzcrank and okay, the team is now
for a backdoor.
They are sending the team over. The wave's not really in a spot, and yeah, this Elder is just going to go to the side of GNE. They were able to save off, you know, the potential end from the side of Coachless Tyranny. They are going to be able to get the Elder. They do lose 2 of their inhibitors, and 3 inhibitors is basically when you can't, you know, not being able to leave your base. But if you can keep 1 inhibitor alive, you can stay alive in this game. And now the side of GNE, they have the Elder. Any team fight that ends up going down. Yeah, any team fight that ends up happening, Genie have to be favored.
Wow, this game is crazy. And we're starting to get to that point almost where the gold difference isn't really going to matter. Like, almost everybody's at full build. Like, Ash is 1 item away, Veigar's 1 item away. Ash is 2 item away, Thorns. But yeah, like, this game is a lot closer than the gold difference would represent here. And with Elder, I want to see Genie go for it. I want to see them fight.
Yeah, we'll have to see is Tyranny, you know, Baron is not up for another minute 55. The Elder, I mean, the side of Tyranny, maybe they just say, hey, we're just not going to fight, and the Elder will be gone. But this entire time, they are being fed supers, right? So, like, the side of Genie are slowly getting more gold, slowly kind of coming back into this game. The gold lead, it's only around 6k now. That's the flash forward from the Blitzcrank, potentially looking for a hook onto the Syndra, not able to find it though. The side of Genie, they are pushing out of their base, trying to push to that middle of the mid lane, but they're just not able to get much more. Can't really leave their base, can't really get anything done. So it's just Genie. They're turtling, they're trying to stay alive and try to get this game to go super late and get their carries online.
I don't like this call from Genie's turtle. I want them to fight because a few seconds after Elder disappears from them, Baron is spawning. And at that point, you kind of favor Tyranny in the team fight. I mean, we have seen Genie like win these last few team fights, but with Tyranny, they're still ahead by all means.
Yeah, Tyranny definitely ahead in this game, but Yorick, he's done his job. Yorick's done his job. He's split and gotten the towers, and now kind of need to help Yorick get across the finish line a little bit. You got to help him out a little bit. Inhibitor's still down for the side of G&E. Elder basically gone for G&E. Not able to get too much. They did get they got their little 2K gold out of the Elder. Baron going to be spawning in 25 seconds, so it'll be huge for both of these teams for sure. The side of G&E, though, they're already sending people up there. They're clearing vision. They're setting up for this Baron. So if the side of Coachless Tyranny, try to end up coming in, they do have the vision, or they try to do the Baron, they at least know, hey, they're on the Baron. Now we see the Yorick on the bottom side of the map, setting up that split. The side of G&E, they are spotting
Gabe Recall is not in the fight right now. He's kind of having the babysit bot lane.
Oh, here we go. They're looking on the Ashe. They already get the Ashe flash. Renata ult is burned. Now look at the top wave crashing in. Look at the Yorick splitting. G&E, we'll see what they're going to do. They're just heading straight to the Baron. They might be able to just pick this one up. The side of Coachless Tyranny, I don't even think they know they're on this. Maybe Coachless Tyranny is going to say, hey, maybe we try to go for the end here. But if no one's going to stop their backs, they're just going to be able to back. It doesn't matter at all. And there we go. That's going to be the Baron going to the side of G&E.
They're be able to back too.
And the cage comes down. Yeah, they're running in though. The side of Coach's Tyranny is running in. They're going to get these towers. They're going to turn them off. That's going to be some more damage coming down. Now, this Volibear is just getting chunked down. Now, already falls. They aren't even able to find anything. Coach going to be going in with that huge Malphite. It's getting turned around as the double kill going to the side of G&E.
G&E's going to win this game.
This is going to be the side of Coach's Tyranny having to run away. Renata, nowhere to go. That's the hook coming through. Another kill goes over. Triple inhib for the side of Coachless Tyranny, but they just can't close out the game.
They can't. It's like every time you think Genie's gonna win, though, like there's triple inhib. They can't leave. Oh wait, they just have inhib respond.
Yeah, now the side of
G&E, a really close game.
Pushing down this mid lane. They're trying to get this tower. They have one minion alive. They're not going to be able to get it just yet. Damage can be going down on Raining Wolves, but they're not able to get this tower just yet for the side of G&E. That's going to be the ult coming through from the Ezreal. That timer is 10 seconds until the Syndra's alive. The Volibear's alive. That's one tower going down. They're looking to push down for potentially this.
That was their first tower they got all game.
Able to get this one. They should be able to pick this one up with the Baron. That's a TB coming through from Downfall. He's going to be looking to potentially, push in this bot wave. But, I mean, Baron recalls are up for the side of G&E. They're just going to back, and it's looking good for them.
Yeah, they're still finding a way. I mean, the gold difference is only 1K now, so there is pretty much no gold difference at all. This game has been really crazy. That was the first tower Genie got all game. Was that push right there? A 38-minute game, and they just got the first tower, but they're still alive. And we have Elder spawn in a minute. And G&E, they keep winning these fights. Like, the Veigar and Ashe are just way too strong right now, and the Graves too, like credit where credit is due. I think the Graves has been keeping G&E in this game.
Yeah, and for the side of G&E, I feel like fights are, they're probably going to be winning fights now. I mean, they are scaled. They have the items coming through. And for the side of Coachless Tyranny, you just got to backdoor. You got to get something to backdoor and end up taking down the Nexus. You need to get a pick or something, because I feel like straight up 5v5s at this point now, G&E has scaled. They have came online. Now, with the Elder spawning, absolute massive fight coming through.
One blitz hook wins the game here. One blitz hook wins the game for G&E.
And then we have to watch the Blitzcrank, what he's going to be able to do in this one. Downfall, trying to walk forward. You see the Syndra up, pushing that mid lane, not with the team. No TP, so pushing down mid, getting that wave crash. Now the Elder is up. You need to watch the Syndra, not with the team again. Basically playing by herself, and it's absolutely huge. Now, this is going to be the Elder started down to 10K, down to 9K. They're going to be bursting this one down the side of Coach's Tyranny. How are they going to get in? Down to 5K, down to 4K. They're not even going to be able to get into the pit. That's going to be the Elder going through for the side of G&E. And now the fight's going to begin. Downfall. He's stuck against Cook. That's the Ashe arrow going to land onto the Syndra. Stun going to be coming through. That's one dead. Now Downfall. He's not going to be able to get out of this one. He should just probably fall. That's going to be the all burn from the Malphite. The Elder ticking. He will be able to find another one. That's 2 down for the side of Coachless Tyranny. The side of Uni, they don't have a wave in the mid lane because of the supers. They're still running forward though. Will they be able to find the Renata? The Elder buff is ticking, but it looks like they won't be able to get the kill. As we're all going to be burned to get some damage down. They still do not have the wave. That's a huge hook land. Nice buffer coming through from Raining Wolves. Wave, again, doesn't exist. It's on its way, just spawning now. So without that wave, they're not going to be able to end the game.
This game is crazy. This is IBS League of Legends at its finest right now. I think it's probably like one of the best games we've ever casted, honestly.
It's GG. It's GG. It's now G&E potentially looking to get this tower. Yorick now down. That's the wave pushing in to this
They
tower.
gotta push, you gotta push.
Coachless Tyranny. Can they defend this one? Are they going to be able to? That's the stun coming through. That's the crown going to be burned. 1:15 left on this elbow.
Malphite has
One
ult.
inhibit down. That's the downfall. Not yet up, but Blitzcrank very, very low. Malphite does have that ultimate. Do they continue to go for the side of Genie? They decide, all right, we're just going to back out this one. Actually, the cage is going to be now used. Downfall stuck in the cage. They still have that Elder buff available. That's one down for the side of Genie. Rocky going to be going, and he's going to be trying to make the highlight reel. That's going to be cooked now, turning back onto this team. A ton of damage coming through. Watch Raining Wolves, though. He's staying alive. He's getting kited down. All he needs is one Q on Ominous Pain. Will he be able to get it? The answer is yes. It's a 2v1 still life. Renata versus the world. Cook flashes forward. Is Cook going to be going down?
Wait.
Cook, he stays alive with the shield. But Gabe Recall, he's alive. This Renata doesn't have any damage. That's going to be the cage coming through. The stun comes down. That's it. G&E, they're going to turn around the game.
God.
They're going to force a game number 3. Highlights, miracles for the side of G&E. Pearl and CT
I never
Tyranny
doubted them. I never
fumble-
doubted G&E. Never doubted them.
fumble the bag. Aren't able to end the game. Kobe, we are going to game number 3.
Wow, we're going to game number 3. And where's Tyranny's mental? Like, they're the number 1 team. They rarely lose, but to lose a game like that in the playoffs, where is their mental at right now?
Yeah,
They're not used to being in this situation.
Yeah, that is not a good look for the side
Wow.
of Coachless Tyranny. Now heading to game number 3. Again, Coachless Tyranny, they now have side selection. They need to, go back to the drawing board, think about, hey, what are we going to do in this one? The game was in their hands. They had it. They just
fumbled the bag.
They just fumbled the mid to late game, and Genie was able to stall that one out. Again, Genie, they are very good at stopping the bleeding and just keeping the game, at a standstill. They just say, all right, you know what? We're just going to let them take stuff. We're just going to farm up, and we're going to end up winning through that. So Genie able to take an absolute massive game number 2. We're going to be going to a game number 3, Kobe. Coachless Tyranny, Genie, Pearl, absolute banger. Pearl on the verge of upsetting the first place team. Didn't lose a single series in the regular season. We are going to for sure have a banger. We're going to go to a short break, but when we come back, game 3 action.
Reasons why I need to hold on to everything. I don't know what to say now. I need to hold on to. I can't take much more now. I can't hold on to everything. I don't know what to say now.
Mama said you're meant to burn as bright as a star among the midnight sky. All the pressure blinded me, but now I see I'm no different from the rest. You said I'd fly away, but my walls have kept me down. Now I'm lost.
Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome back to game number 3. Genie Pearl able to hold the lines. You know, they're the 300 COVID, able to hold the lines and ended up winning the game number 2. However, they still got to win another one, right?
Yeah, I mean,
it's one thing to win one game, but you got to go all the way. No one remembers if you just win one game and you end up losing. It's like, oh yeah, they ended up taking a game. You got to win the series. So Coachless Tyranny, they're going back on the blue side, and blue side 2-0 in this series. So Genie Pearl, they got to cook up something. They got to think about something. How are they going to end up taking game number 3?
I mean, if you're Genie, you have absolutely no pressure going in this game, though. Like, a lot of people didn't think it was going to be 2-0. I was one of the people who thought Genie are going to take at least a game. So, I'm faithful to Genie. But if you're Tyranny, you have to think, like, where's your mental at? Like, do you just mentally collapse and you're not confident anymore? Or this is, like, kind of, like, dump a bucket of water in your head and you kind of, like, wake up and focus more? So I think this game is either going to be a stomp for Tyranny, or it's going to be absolute, it's like, messy game that Genie will win.
We'll have to see how this game is going to go. We see the bands already coming through. We see the Lucian, we see the Corky, we see the Trundle for the side of Coachless Tyranny. For the side of Genie, Jinx, Jax, Vagar. First pick Jin coming through just screams, okay, Genie is now going to lock in tanks, because Jin has struggled and still struggles against tanks. He can't shred through those tanks. So B1 Jin coming through. from Coachless Tyranny. It can be punished. We'll see if Genie Pearl does it.
Karma, Ash, that's a really strong bot lane. I mean, I know I said Ash I don't like, but I mean, the Ash absolutely popped off. So I think Omnis England has like, every right to play it. And with the Karma, I think that's a really, really strong bot lane.
Yeah. Ash Karma coming through from the side of Genie Pearl. Super strong bot lane, lots of poke coming through. We see the Jin being picked up. We're going to see like a Jin Lux. You know, that's a very strong bot lane. Jin Alistar coming through. Okay, so they're going to be going for a little bit of a, you know, more of a front line for the side of Coachless Tyranny, giving themselves a little bit more engage. We'll see what their what the side of Coachless Tyranny are going to end up picking next, because I mean, I feel like Cook is probably just locking Malphite again, most likely, and saying, all right, you know what, I'll just sacrifice top lane and I'll just hit R in fights. I feel like, you know, they might just run that one back. We'll see what Coachless Tyranny, though, is going to pick here with their third pick on the blue side. Xin Zhao going to be the pickup.
Yeah, I mean, Xin Zhao, I think, is still like a really, really good duelist jungler right now. So, but Malphite for Genie Pro, that's exactly what Genie needs. I love the Malphite last game. And like you said earlier, Jhin cannot strike through tanks. This Malphite is going to be their this go button with the Ash arrow to follow up on. So Genie kind of running it back from game 2.
Yeah, and you need to keep in mind that Coachless Tyranny has no AP. They don't have AP yet. So Genie Pearl, I just start targeting those AP mids. Just start taking them out. Don't let them play any of these AP mids. We see the Vex ban. We see the Orianna ban. We see the Veigar ban. There's still more mid laners that are AP, but you can start to dwindle down this pool. And if you really want, you could pick an AP mid. So we'll see. Maybe Coachless Tyranny decides, all right, we're just going to run back to Syndra. But I would like here if the side of Genie Pearl, you know, bans another AP mid laner, you know, try to target that pool. See what their ban is going to be, though. It's going to be the Yorick coming through for them. And we see the Syndra ban. So Genie Pearl, we'll see what they're going to be going for. Are they going to pick mid here? Are they going to pick jungle? Obviously, jungle has been shown, so I'm assuming, you know, they're going to be going to this jungle pick. So we'll have to see what they are going to do.
Yeah, I kind of agree with the Yorick ban. I think that was like the main problem was, you know, Coachless Tyranny, they were finding these picks early game, and the main beneficiary of that was the Yorick, just able to be at the inhib in like 12 minutes.
And
Poppy,
now
Jungle Poppy?
Yeah, this is going to be Jungle Poppy locked in for the side of G&E Pearl. And again,
Tom Kench off.
Tom Kench is going to be locked in. But again, you give Cook a Malphite again. I don't like this. You give him the one tank he can play. This is what he's known for. He's known for the Malphite, and he gets it again. He gets the Malphite, and I just don't like it from the side of Coachless Tyranny. Now, they do get the Tom Kench. This is going to be top lane Tom Kench, most likely. We'll see what their last pick is going to be. They need AP mid. Victor. There you go. There's your AP. Victor standard. Does a ton of damage for Coachless Tyranny. You know, Victor, absolutely disgusting once he gets items. You know, that ultimate comes down and he's just deleting HP bars. We'll see what Genie Pearl now elect to pick into the Victor. Now, they have stuff, you know, they could run back to Ahri if they really wanted to. Again, I know Gabe Recall plays a lot of this. They do have some AP damage, but they really need like a hard AP carry. Ahri's banned. Oh, okay. We'll see what they are going to pick. It's going to be the AP Kai'Sa mid, maybe.
Came through. Riz came through in the end. Okay. So, honestly, I love Genie Pro draft. I think the Ashe is going to be really good into the Tom Kench and Alistar, and I don't really know how the Tom Kench top is going to work out for Tyranny. And you got the Poppy Malphite who can just tank up so much damage from the Jhin, who was really bad against tanks, and as long as G&E does not let Victor get so far ahead, they have a pretty nasty comp overall, because they have that team fight where you can just press the Malphite ult and then Ashe on top of that, or you can just keep poking out with the Kai'Sa W. This is a really, really fun draft.
Yeah, I mean,
James not gonna be able to play the game.
Yeah, we'll look to see how this game is going to go. I feel like, obviously, you know, that Ashe ult comes down. You know, they have a bunch of CC for the side of Genie Pearl. That Ashe ult comes down, Avoid Seeker is immediately going to follow, and you're going to lose at least like half your HP from the Kai'Sa. However, Kai'Sa does need time to scale. It's like the Vic. You have to wait for this Kai'Sa to get items, and Kai'Sa doesn't have much mobility, at least early. Like, you can gank this Kai'Sa and put her behind, and if Kai'Sa gets behind, Victor's just going to run over the Kai'Sa. I mean, Victor does have that extra range advantage in the mid lane and can kind of bully out this Kai'Sa. So Gabe Recall is going to need some resources in the mid lane. He's going to need some help, to be able to come online. He has that Poppy that can set up for him. Gabe Recall, I feel like it's all about him in this game. You've got the Ashe supporting pick. You've got the Karma. You've got the Poppy, the Malphite. Like, all these picks are there to support Gabe Recall. And if anyone's going to carry this team, it's going to be Gabe Recall. We saw it on the court. He absolutely popped off. Kobe, let's do the Drake predictions, and then we can head to a break.
God, I can't even think. What would be the best? Ocean.
All right. I'm going Infernal.
Wow.
Give me the extra damage.
We have a banger of a series.
Yeah, we have an absolute banger. Game 3 action. Winner of this will be heading to round 2 in the winner's bracket. Loser ends up going to the loser's bracket. We're going to go to a short break, but when we come back, Game 3 action between Coachless, Tyranny, and Genie Pearl. We'll see you there.
And I'm close to hit the ground. You said I'd fly away. You said I'd fly anyway. But I keep on falling. You said I'd fly anyway, but I keep on falling. But I keep on falling. We're all searching for that open door. Show me proof that there is something more. I just hope I am okay with the choices I make. Maybe then I'll understand. You said I'd fly away, but my walls had kept me down. Now I'm lost and I'm afraid, and I'm close to hit the ground. You said I'd fly away. You said I'd fly anyway, but I keep on falling. the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, a life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Fly away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero? I don't wanna be caught up inside your self-righteous symphony. I would rather let this go than to bring it up again. But everyone I know, they're afraid of their own skin. With nothing left to show, we're afraid of where we've been. You gotta let me in. I'm not a mark, barely your friend. Turning in one, I lend you my hand. Falling the leather, release my regret. Is this all you wanted? It's all in your head. The voice in the back of my head, the choices that we can't forget, the poison we take with regret.
All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to Game 3 action. Coachless Tyranny taking on G&E Pearl. Kobe, this is it. Game 3 banger, first round of the winners bracket. Coachless Tyranny undefeated in regular season, 7-0. They did drop games, but not a series. Now, on series point against the underdogs, G&E Pearl, the hottest team in the league right now, versus the best team in the league right now. Kobe, game 3. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking that I already got my Drake prediction wrong. So, rip.
Oh no.
Yeah, but I think if G&E literally just played the same way they did like late to mid game last game, like they looked. That's the most I've seen them play as a unit, like together as 5, the whole split. Like they looked really, really good that mid to late game. As we have a disconnect and reconnect.
Listen, Kobe. You want to see some magic?
Magic.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you some magic. Bang. Look at that. Updated, fixed. I didn't even have to say anything. I just said want to see magic. Now they're gonna think I'm doing it. Oh no. Guys, I'm not doing production, by the way. I can't do this. My production would consist of directed cam and no overlays. Like, that's it. That would be my production. But we are into the game now. Both junglers starting on the opposite sides of the map, starting on that red side quadrant. Obviously, game 3, nerves are definitely a thing in this one. So, gotta, try to calm it down, take a chill pill, take a breather. We'll see how this one is going to go. Again, round 1, Coach's Tyranny, first seed, G&E Pearl, 4th seed. Game 3, winner advances to round 2 of the winner's bracket and keeps their dreams alive. The loser goes to the loser's bracket, has an extra life, but you're facing elimination from that point onward. So, absolute huge match for both of these teams, Kobe.
Yeah, and I think if you're Coachless Tyranny, you want the victor to get ahead. That is where you're gonna be looking for, because the victor does get ahead of the Kaisa. Kaisa can't lane at all, and it takes Kaisa a little bit scale up. I mean, once she does get the Mana Moon and the Ludens, it's like one of the biggest power spikes in the game. But if the victor gets ahead and stays ahead, it's gonna do massive damage. The Jhin is not gonna be able to do that much damage.
Yeah, Downfall getting some good trading. He's going to jump forward. Cook taking some damage. Stun comes through. He will be able to stay alive very, very low, though. Xin Zhao now pathing to the top side of the map. Maybe potentially going to look for a play here. Or he could try to look into that mid lane. And looks like Rocky potentially looking for a play onto Gabriel. Gabriel does have that flash. That's the dash forward from Rocky. Flash is going to be burned from the Kaisa. But now, I mean, it's a little bit hard for Gabriel. Doesn't have that flash again early on. Very immobile, right? Kaisa, immobile champion, doesn't have that ultimate. Can't really, get out of that. Can't go invis with the upgraded E. So very immobile. Now doesn't have that flash. We'll see if there's going to be a regank potentially. But great play from the side of Rocky in the jungle.
Yeah, exactly what you want to see if you're a Tyranny fan. You want to see Rocky put in pressure on that mid lane. And, like, not even just, like, killing Gabe recall. Just giving Victor like a way easier time in lane with the CS advantage and health advantage, and helping Victor just kind of freeze that wave in front of tower if you can too. Just you want to do anything you can to get the Victor ahead.
Yeah, and Ash working out for the side of Genie. Cook taking some damage in the top side. Big wave going to be pushing in, though. Xin Zhao now making his way up here. Maybe Cook has to burn that flash. That's the knockup going to be coming through. Downfall getting some damage down onto Cook. If that stun does come through, it's going to be a kill. Those are double flashes, and that's just a kill going to the side of Coachless Tyranny.
Triple flash. Cook flashed to his death.
They are not messing around in this one. Absolutely great play from the side of Coachless Tyranny. First blood going over to Rocky.
Yeah, but we can't judge the game off the early game anymore after seeing game 2. I'm still faithful in G&E. I want to see this so bad, but a really good path by Rocky, because Rocky is going to have to be heavily involved in this game. Like, you can't just sit mid because Gabriel doesn't pick up on that. So goes top lane. Tom Cruise has a really easy setup, and Cook is not really Malphite really champion right now. It's only level 4.
Yeah, and Seth now on the bottom side. That's going to be the Alistar going to be going in, looking onto this Karma. We'll see if they are going to be able to kill this Alistar. That's a flash forward. Damage going to be coming down
Gonna get
onto this
stunned.
Alistar. No flash. They still have the heal available. Rocky now showing into the bot side of the map. That's going to be the 4-shot coming through. So that's going to be taking some damage. Ominous Penguin going to be walking away. Gets the Karma shield. We'll be able to walk out of that one. No root coming through on the Jin W. And that's going to be it from that. Summoner's going to be burned. But Gabe Recall in the mid lane really, starting to feel this ranged advantage. 15 CS lead for Chung in the mid lane on this Victor. Playing really, really well in this mid lane. Again, leads coming through from the side of Tyranny. Basically has happened every single game as that's going to be a solo kill coming through from Chung in the mid lane on the Victor. It's looking a lot like game number 2 all over again. Can't count Genie out, but it's a good start for the side of Coach's Tyranny.
Yeah, and it's really hard for the Poppy to come help the Kaisa because like how mid lane set up. Like the Poppy only has those like 4 little entrances to the river to stun Victor up on, but Victor can easily just like walk out of that and just place his W down. So yeah, Gabe Recall is in a world of hurt right now, almost down 20 CS and a kill.
Yeah, again, Victor does get ahead. We did say the early matchup's going to be a little bit rough. Kaisa doesn't really have that range, and Victor can kind of just use that poke and slowly whittle down the Kaisa. And you saw it right there. Solo kill coming through from Chung on this Victor. Really well played from him. And again, it's an early lead to the side of Coach's Tyranny. This time, though, Coach, this time they get the first straight. It's a different script.
Yes, they do. And it's been Genie getting the first 2 drakes of both game 1 and 2.
Yeah, and one thing I want to point out is it's Infernal next, so we lose.
Oh my god, this one was rigged.
Yeah, how can we never even
Yeah.
you can't even get one. It's not fair. Look at the hawk shot. Wait, we're following it. Look at that.
I found
There
nothing.
it goes. Found top lane.
I found the Gromp.
The Grom! That's Tom Kench's brother. No, I don't know, actually. That's not true. Don't quote me on that one. But, yeah, the side of Coach's Tyranny are ahead in this game. We saw them get ahead last game. Again, need to start pushing that issue. Got to get ahead, and you got to close out the game because the game stalled out, and Genie is very good at just...
They got ahead. They got ahead last game by a lot. It was like, what, like 5-0 to kills?
I'm pretty sure they had a
6-0?
10k lead at one point.
Yeah, Syndra was 4-0, 5-0 at one point.
Yeah. Yep, as Downfall taking some damage. But yeah, definitely going to be interesting to see how this game is going to end up going. Again, Genie, they are probably the best team in the league at just stalling out games. Like when they lose games, it's like 41-minute games. Here we go. Seth looking into the mid lane on to the Victor. That's going to be the all coming through on to Gabe Recall. He has that ultimate. That passive is going to be doing a bunch of damage to this Victor, but they're not able to find the kill. They just can't kill him. It's going to be traded back, and now Karma is here.
Ooh.
Victor able to get out of that one. Just has to use the ultimate. No flash, but it doesn't matter. He walks out alive. 2 low HP bars on the side of G&E Pearl.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's really hard for Poppy to gank this mid lane. Like Victor is like not known to be, the most squishy, like escapable champion to just get out of ganks, but like Poppy doesn't really have a whole lot of options when it comes to ganking mid. You can try like an insect with the ult maybe.
Insect. Oh my god. Yeah, but unfortunately the play not really working out in the mid lane, and yeah, we'll see. G&E Pearl do find themselves in a bit of a deficit. Good news is it hasn't, ballooned yet. This is still a bit, you can pull this one back, and I feel like their comp is better, or like is better. But their comp I feel like does very well into Coach's Tyranny's comp. So like eventually, maybe that gold lead just doesn't mean anything because of the comp dip. But this Kaisa really is, getting bullied early on in this lane. And, with that pressure, Coach's Tyranny was able to take the dragon. They're going to get this Rift Herald now too. So we're going to have to see what Coach's Tyranny can do with this pressure, with the Rift Herald, where it's going to be going.
Yeah, and all the lanes from Coach's Tyranny are up in CS right now too. It's not just the mid lane. Jhin, I think, is surprisingly up because Karma Ash, like you're supposed to just harass and poke, not really let Jhin be able to farm as Tyranny's going to drop the Rift Herald in mid. Just get a few plates down.
Yeah, Rift going to be going down in the mid lane.
More money
That's
for
gonna be
Victor.
some gold for Victor. He's going to get 240. Same with the Zinzal. So more gold going to the side of Coachless Tyranny, snowballing the game for them. Looking good so far in the first 10 minutes from the side of Coachless Tyranny. If the side of Genie Pro can keep it only really at a 2K lead, they're fine with this. They're like, all right, you know what? Only 2K, we take those. We were down 10K last game.
Yep, we take those for sure. I think Genie, they have a really strong mental. You know, they have like no expectation coming this game too. So I think that also benefits them. But if you're going to be the dark horse team, you're going to need to make comebacks in games like we saw last game, and we know they can do it as Cook has to get out of there.
Yeah, Cook has to use that flash, has that ultimate, but now we look into the bot side. That's going to be them going on to the Alistar. Flash is going to be Bernie. It does have that ultimate. Poppy has the ult, going to miss on to the Jin. Poke coming down. Jin does have that ultimate. Curtain Call going to be coming down. That's one. If he's able to hit the Karma, could be a kill. Two, and not able to find the final shot onto that Karma. Shield does have to be burned, but no kills going to the side of G&E Pearl.
Yeah, we've seen 2 ganks now in the bot lane that haven't resulted in anything at all. And then we got the top island up here. And then, you know, like you said, I think if G&E, you're kind of okay with this game state right now. They probably won't have Prio. They're not gonna have Prio in the second Drake, so they'll probably go over to Tyranny. But when that third Drake hits, I think they're gonna kind of come together. Kaiser should have the man immune built by then.
Yeah, we'll see at the third Drake if Kaisa is going to have the man immune. That's going to be the Drake spawn now. Rocky, potentially maybe just looking for a pick, is now going to get spotted out. Genie Pearl, they are walking in. Malphite, keep in mind, no TP. Tom Kench is walking down. So this is a bad fight for the side of Genie. They're going to be going on to the Poppy. Poppy going to be able to flash away. Going to be able to stop that one. Malphite staying into the top lane. This Drake for sure is going to be going to the side of Coachless Tyranny. So
yeah,
they're going to have
Genie
two
needs
dragons.
to get out. Genie needs to get out. Give it. It's not worth losing the whole game over.
Yeah.
Yep, Downfall's looking.
No, Downfall looking. They're going onto the Karma. That's the flash stun coming through. Flash is forward. Will they be able to get anything? As Ominous Penguin, he's going to have to burn that flash. Karma will be going down. Gabe Recall on the way. Malphite does have the TP, but again, no Unleashed Teleport. That's the TP being used back on the top side of the map from the Victor instead. Going to be TPing to that top lane. So one kill goes over to the side of Coach's Tyranny. They also get the Dragon. However, Cook able to pick up 2 plates. Now Gabe Recall is going to be dashing away. Rocky not able to connect on the W, but Coach's Tyranny, they find themselves 2 Drakes up and a gold lead. And kill lead is now, Alistar maybe looking for something, not able to find anything, but looking good so far from Coach's Tyranny.
Yeah, kind of unforced error really from G&E there. Like, they should have just evacuated. You know, Tom Kench is there. You don't have your Malphite. Karma had no business just standing there. We might see a potential dive on Cook right now.
Yeah, Cook, he's got 3 people on him. He ults out of that one. Rocky going to use the W to save his teammate. No flash available. Really well played from the Poppy set. Able to save his teammate with that W. And now Rocky going to take some damage, ends up staying alive. But these are some plates going to the side of Coach's Tyranny. However, it's being traded back in the mid lane.
And I mean, you want it on the Kaiser, because Kaiser's been struggling, so help out the Kaiser a little bit. It's going to be shared with the Karma, but, you know, at least Kaiser is going to get something out of it.
The Tom Kench kind of just chilling. Meanwhile, on the bot side, that's the arrow going to be burned. That's going to be the W connecting. Root going to be coming down. Alistar going to be looking to dive a turret. Has that ultimate. Ominous Penguin, you don't have much to do. You will fall. Raining Wolves picks himself a kill up on this Jin.
A really good punish there from the bot lane. We haven't seen a whole lot of kills in the lane phase for bot lane this series, but Raining Wolves able to punish Ominous Penguin as being there alone when the Karma went mid to help Kaisa out. And if you're G&E, you just don't panic this game. You just don't panic. You just play it out. Don't throw harder than you guys are right now, but it's still very winnable for them. It's only a less than a 3K goal lead, so, and they're still scaling. And like you said, their comp late game is gonna be significantly better if it's like, even if they're a little behind than Tyranny's comp.
Yep. Yep, that's true. I mean, we'll see what Tyranny is going to be able to do. Do have themselves a lead this time around, though? I want to point out that Tyranny actually has the first 2 dragons, so they're the ones with the dragons, and they can kind of technically force G&E to be like, "Hey, you guys need to fight us. You can't just stall out the game because we took the first 2 dragons." Now, Granted, it is only Cloud Soul, right? It's not like the, it is the worst soul. It's not like a game-ending soul, but like still, getting Cloud Soul is obviously going to be nice, right? And getting any soul, you'll take that. So maybe they're going to make the side of Genie Pearl potentially fight them, as Gabe Recall just taking so much damage in this mid lane. The range advantage really not helping him out there, as in the top side, Cook going to be pushing in the wave. Get some damage onto that top tower. Going to get it down to half. No, potentially Rocky looking for a play. Decides to back off of that one. But yeah, Victor's kind of going to permanently have prio in the mid lane, and he's doing really good in CS, and now starting to threaten potentially an all-in onto Gabe Recall. He has that ultimate, potentially threatening an all-in. Oh, Malphite going to get eaten. He has the ult. Will end up using that one. Probably going to be able to get out of this one. He has the flash. Meanwhile, we look at the bot side. It's going to be a 3v3 coming through. They're looking onto the Karma. Nice W going to be coming down from the Poppy. Root going to be coming down. That's the knockup. Septi going to take a bunch of damage. Ashalt sent backwards. Not where you want it to go, as that's going to be the Jin using the ultimate, trying to kill this Karma. Force shot, will it connect is the answer. No, sidestep, not able to find the kill in the mid lane. Victor gets that first tower. Now the side, oh, here we go, flash forward from the Alistar, able to find one. Rocky finds a kill, and it looks like a disaster for the side of G and E. Ominous Penguin's going to get tagged. He doesn't have the flash. He will be falling down. Flash forward, double kill. It's 7-0 for the side of Coachless Tyranny. We're getting into perfect game territory, Kobe.
Yeah, it's looking a little doomed now for G&E. It's 16 minutes. Like, I think they started to come back around like 12, 13 minutes last game. Like, they had one good team fight, but G&E is putting up a big, fat goose egg on the board right now. And
yeah, Cook is taking a bunch of damage.
He just TP'd up there.
Yeah, he TP'd up and he was like, uh-oh. Yeah, but the objective bounties now coming through for the side of Genie. So they have those objective bounties. Bottom turret going to be going down. Top turret probably going down very soon. Drake going to be spawning in 5 seconds. Should go to the side of Coachless Tyranny. Kobe, perfect game's alive. I think it might not be after this because it looks like Rift Herald's going to go down.
Do you really want to count Rift Herald or a perfect game, though?
It would be. You got to get all objectives. You got to get all objectives. The perfect game's gone, Kobe.
I just feel like if you don't give up any kills, you don't give any towers or drakes, it should count. Or maybe about Baron, but Rift Herald.
It's a bounty too. They actually do end up picking up a bounty. Now they're looking onto the Tom Kench. He has the flash stuns coming through.
Perfect game
He
anymore.
won't be able to get out of that one. Arrow coming in. Gabe Recall picks up the kill. No perfect game. They didn't get perfect game, Kobe.
Yep, Germany versus Brazil, 7-1.
Oh no. But that's a kill going over to the side of G&E. They also did get the objective bounty on
And it won
Arrow.
on Kaisa. It won on Kaisa too. The kill.
Yeah, so now the Rift going topside. This is going to be the tower going down and another objective bounty. So Genie Pearl, they're not dead just yet. They are still, obviously behind in this game.
And
Now
Cook's
Rocky
not died.
potentially looking to go on to Cook. Cook does that, have that ultimate though. He's going to use it on to Rocky. That's going to be the W missing from the Jin. But here comes the curtain call. Bang. He doesn't need it. He's going to take the wave. He says, you know what, Rocky, you took my kill. I take the wave. As he will end up getting some of that wave. Kill does go down. Cook falls. 4K lead for the side of Coachless Tyranny. We'll see if they are going to be able to close this one out. We look at the gold. Yeah, this Victor and Jin all the way out the top, almost 7K. Victor in the mid lane. Chung having a great series. Raining Wolves doing pretty good on this Jin. But, this is kind of how the last game was kind of going. Coach's Tyranny kind of had a lead.
I think it was even bigger. It was even a bigger lead, right? Because it was all players of Tyranny were ahead.
Yeah, so, I mean, maybe Coach's Tyranny's kind of getting PTSD. They're like, oh, guys, no. But they're in the driver's seat. They're in a good spot. And, if they're able to rebound and end up taking this game, you're like, all right, game 2, we just made a whoopsies. Not going to happen again.
Memories. It's wiped from your memory.
Yeah, we won the series,
Mm-hmm. But I mean,
Series
if you're E, I think you're still happy regardless. That you took a game off the undefeated team, and you had no expectation coming in this. Like, and game 1 was even pretty close too, I would say. So Genie, they do have a really good shot. Like, if they do lose this game, of making a run in the lower bracket.
Yeah, and we'll have to see. Game's not over yet, Kobe. They can still win. All right, you can have your hopium. You got your shit.
I need to overdose to my hopium.
Overdose the hopium. Oh no. But this soul going to be spawning in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Will be a turning point potentially. So here we go. The side of Coach's Tyranny going to be going in. Gabe Rico has to flash away. Will stay alive though. This does end up staying alive in that one, but he has to burn that flash to get out. Kaisa, gotta get more items, gotta get the Ludens, gotta get the Nashor's Tooth. But once she gets those 3, she can really output some damage and maybe turn the tides for the side of Genie Pearl. However, once she gets that 3-item mark, is it going to be too late, Kobe? Is Coach's Tyranny just gonna end up winning the game by then?
Well, at that point, you gotta hope that your Ashe has more items. Ashe does have the Kraken Slayers to be really good against the Alistar and the Tahm Kench. But and Kaisa should have both the Q and W upgrade by the time that she gets the Luden, so it's still winnable. I think it's still very winnable. They play it perfectly. You saw the Malphite that pressed
Oh
R.
no, Karma going to get rooted, trying to run out of this one, but you've got nowhere to go. Raining Wolves picks up the kill. Another catch for the side of Coachless Tyranny, and now they're looking to barrel down mid lane.
Yeah, Tyranny doesn't look like they're making any mistakes this game.
Oh, Tahm Kench going in. Now here come the reinforcements. Xin Zhao, he is on the bottom side. Malphite has that ultimate. Is he going to pull the trigger? Cook is going to get knocked up. He's going to be going airborne. He has the ult. He's now looking for the Victor. This could be huge for the side of G and E. That's going to be the ult burn from Downfall to try to keep him alive. Seth going to be running forward. Going to be looking for the Victor. They're not able to kill him. That's a knockup coming through. Gabe Rico going to be ulting in. Now here we go. Rocky going to be going into the fight. Looks like a disaster for the side of G and E. Ominous Penguin staying alive, but he has to run away. Raining Wolves on a rampage. That's going to be the W connecting. Curtain calls are opening, looking to close out the series for Raining Wolves and Coach's Tyranny. Now Sethi taking damage, looking at the 1v1 on Rocky. That's Ominous Penguin going down. And it looks like that was it for the side of Genie. This was potentially when they turned the game around, but Coach's Tyranny, they say, all right,
it
you're
looked
not
like
going
a
to fool us
desperation
twice.
play. It looked like a desperation play to me. Like, I don't think that Genie really needed to force it that hard. But yeah, it ends up not working out at all for them. And there's like you said, like they just ran them down and then easily able to turn on it. And they're focusing tanks. Like Jin was able to free hit. I mean, they get some of the Ashe, but Victor and Jin untouched in this fight. And it's a really easy fight for Tyranny. They're smacking them with their wallets right now, basically.
Yeah, and I mean, with the Drake probably going to be going over, it's going to be going over to the side of Coach's Tyranny. So that's going to be the soul going over to the side of Coach's Tyranny. Granted, it is Cloud Soul. It is Cloud Soul. It's not the game, but the Cloud Soul going over to Coach's Tyranny is absolutely massive for them. Now, Elder spawning in 6 minutes. If Genie Pearl can stall
Genie
out,
flips Elder?
yeah, if they're able to stall this out for 6 minutes and then flip Elder, win Elder, then I think they have a chance to, potentially take the game. But that's a bunch of ifs. Okay, you got to be able to get. One thing has to happen. A lot of things have to happen for it to go their way. And I feel
You
like
gotta get more items. First of all, they have nothing right now.
Yeah.
Like their whole team looks broke.
Listen, they're on welfare right now, Kobe.
They're all on the Russian ruble.
Oh no. But yeah, Coach's Tyranny, they have a good lead in this game. Now I want to see them close this out, right? I don't want to see this go late because I don't want to see the same mistake happen in game number 2, because if this does happen again, maybe teams start to pick up on it. They're like, okay, Coach's Tyranny, they can't close out a game. Like they don't know how to close out a game. If we just pick scaling, we could potentially just beat them. So definitely need to keep that in mind. Here we go. Ominous Penguin. Downfall going to be going in. That's the Sorellia's burn. We'll be able to stay alive. Kaisa on the bottom side. Xin Zhao now going to show his face, but nothing going to be happening there. But yeah, again, like, maybe Coach's Tyranny starting to show some weaknesses. Maybe you just pick scaling and kind of just hang out, and eventually your comp's just going to take over. As here we go. It's going to be the ult burned, and Cook will eat one shot, and that's going to be it. Meanwhile, on the bot side, Rocky just solo kills the Kaisa. Okay, well, that's what happens when you play ADC and you try to put it mid lane.
Yep. Yep. Our production team said that if Faker can play AP Kaisa mid, then IBS players should be able to play Kaisa mid.
All right. Well, Coach's Tyranny now 13-1 up in this game. Baron is up. Elder spawning in 4 minutes. Kaisa does have those 2 items, though, as now Karma going to face check. That's the knockup going to be coming through. Karma will be able to stay alive. Now they're going to be potentially looking to go further. Raining Wolves going to be walking in. 4th shot comes through, not doing a bunch of damage, though. It's going to be it. Karma having to burn that flash to try to stay alive. Does stay alive, but flash now going to be burned from the Karma. Could potentially look to pick up that Karma in a later fight. Now decided Coach's Tyranny. Again, Baron is up. Elder spawning in just 3 minutes. So we'll see what Coach's Tyranny is gonna do. I mean, technically, if they just wait, I mean, they are up 6K. They could kind of just be like, you have to fight Elder. Like, you kind of have to fight Elder. You can't just let the other team, just take the Elder. Unless you're like, all right, we're gonna take the Baron and they're gonna get the Elder and then we're gonna stall out the game. That, I mean, could happen, but we'll have to see. I don't think that's what's going to happen in this one, Kobe.
Yeah, and I wonder if game 2 was a wake-up call and it's really kind of focused up Tyranny because they have not made a whole lot of mistakes. Like, only one that I can think of, like the Tom Kench position and on the only kill for G&E so far this game. I mean, other than that, they played absolutely perfectly so far.
Yeah, and Jin, 3 items in this game. Has the Gale Force, has the Collector, has the Rapid Fire. So this Jin, he's pretty strong. He's gonna do some damage. Ash, still only 1 item, hasn't completed the second one. So this Jin, very, very strong. And I feel like all this damage for the side of Genie Pearl is going to be on this Kai'Sa. What can the Kai'Sa do in the fight? Because if Kai'Sa dies, I think the fight's over. Because you're just hoping at this point you can poke him down with the W, with the Void Seeker upgraded, and just try to, chip away at the HP bars. Now the side of Coach's
Does have the
Tyranny,
Ludens now.
It does have
still,
the,
like, even if Kai'Sa misses a W, it's like a 10-13 second
here we go.
cooldown.
Potential fight going down. They're looking on to Cook. Cook has that ultimate. Here we go. That's the curtain call going to be going down. That's going to be the arrow going to be used. Sethy going to be taking a bunch of damage. If 1 4-shot hits, and there goes Karma falling. Cook stuck under the tower. That's 1 down for the side of G&E Pearl. Maybe with that, the side of Coach's Tyranny say, all right, let's head to the Baron.
Yeah, I think it's a really good call not to overshade from Tyranny. You have Elder spawn in 2 minutes. You get the Baron. You're pushing out your waves. Make it impossible for Genie to even come contest you at Elder. Overall, a good pick and a really good call off from Tyranny, and they're just gonna get the Baron for free.
All right, now the side of Genie are kind of showing up to this, so maybe Sethy can make a hero play. If he's able to steal this would be the biggest steal in his career.
Kai'Sa might be dead.
Recall taking damage. It's down to 6K. Ominous Penguin just gets deleted. Raining Wolves godlike, and the side of Coach's Tyranny is just farming G&E Pearl at the Baron. Sethy's gonna be going down. He won't be living. Double kill going over to Chang'an, the victor. The side of Coach's Tyranny, they don't go further. They say, all right, we got our kills. Let's go for the Baron now.
Yeah, I thought they were just gonna get Baron and dip, but no, that's a really good call to farm Genie at Baron because they can't fight back. It's 17-1. It's a 10K goal lead right now, and they will get Baron. And then you got
Kobe's dying. Oh no, is that Victor? Victor Kobe. Guys, Kobe died. GG. But the side of G&E now, they're down 17-1. Elder spawning in 30 seconds. Baroned up for the side of Coach's Tyranny, and I feel like, this game's looking a lot cleaner from Coach's Tyranny. They're taking the right steps this game to be able to close this one out. Now, it isn't over until that Nexus does explode. Now, here we go. Pick going to be happening. Karma, remember, doesn't have that flash. Now the fight going to be going down. Sethy going to be taking damage from that Victor ultimate. Going to have to back off of that one. Curtain call going to be coming down. Cook going to potentially try to block. Sethy will stay alive. Ooh, barely, though, but with Sethy chunked, now the side of Coach's Tyranny can... Okay, they're just gonna wait for them to come back. They say, all right, we'll just go down there, and when you guys show up, we'll just kill you.
green internet gap.
All right. Oh, here we go. Fight gonna begin. Gabe Recall is just absolutely deleted already. That's your damage. There goes Karma, 19-1. It's a slaughter coming through from the side with Coach.
Do they even need Elder at this point?
19.
I think they just walk up and in.
Oh no, it's not looking good for the side of G&E Pro.
Yeah, it is not at all. This should just be the game, and I think G&E, they had a good strategy going into this game. I think they had a good comp, but Tyranny was able to kind of wake themselves up and focus after throwing that huge lead in game 2. And this should just be game here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Coach's Tyranny should just be able to end this one out. I feel like this game is basically over. 19-1. They've got the Elder. They've got the 4 Drakes. They got their soul. And it's just inevitable before the side of G&E does lose. I feel like.
Yeah, this is how game 2 should have played out. Really, that's a really good snowball in game 3 by Tyranny. Jin is 7-0, which I think is really surprising because I thought Jin would be not able to kill or do anything against the Poppy and the Malphite. But we haven't really talked about supports a whole lot. But I think the Alistar has been very, very good this game. It's finding picks, letting Jin get kills.
I think Albedo on the Alistar definitely has been, finding some crucial engages and catching people out for, kind of just not really respecting the engage and just walking forward. Now Ominous Penguin eats one death ray and almost dies. And now he's dead.
And that's that.
Now he falls. The side of Coachless Tyranny pushing forward, looking to end this one in style. Downfall flashing forward. Gabe Recall running away. Kobe, that's one inhibitor down with the wave. Do they keep going is the question. Looks like they
I think they just keep going.
All right, here we go. This is going to be the fight going on. Poppy with that ultimate. Will they be able to use it? Nice Zin ult to cancel the Poppy ultimate. Cook goes down. Seth goes down. Only 2 alive for the side of G&E. It's about to be 1. Gabe Recall will fall. And the side of G&E, they take game number 2. It was looking like maybe, just maybe, they could take them down. But Coachless Tyranny are number 1 in the regular season for a reason. They're going to end up taking this series 2-1 and will await the winner of TD Syndicate and BDE Lucid in round 2.
Yeah, so we probably went to see one of the worst games that Tyranny has played to one of the absolute best they played. Yeah, I mean they are number 1 for a reason. They're undefeated for a reason, and they showed it in that game 3. But if you're G&E, I think you walk out of this series like very happy. No, game 3 obviously did not go to plan at all, but I saw a lot of good positives in game 1 and 2, and I still think G&E, they could be that dark horse and make a run through the lower bracket.
Yeah, I mean, G&E, obviously probably not predicted to end up winning this series. But, however, they did take a game, right? They did take a game. We're able to stall out game number 2. And, hopefully they can learn from this experience and potentially make a run in the lower bracket. Now, Kobe, lower bracket matchup. TDS Chocolate, basically, old Rev, versus G&E. This is going to be a hype match because I feel like both these 2 teams are the underdog teams that can, potentially go really far, and they're going to be playing each other. So one of their, the Cinderella underdog story is going to end next week. It's going to be over. One of them will be eliminated. But Kobe, you got anything else to say before we're going to head off?
Hopefully next week we can get one prediction of Drake, right?
Yeah, maybe we can get one prediction of the Dragon,
Just
right?
one.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that, that's going to be it here from the EDL cast. Coachless Tyranny taking the 2-1 victory over G&E Pearl. We'll be going to round 2, and the G&E Pearl going to be heading to the losers bracket. We'll be playing next week. Thank you guys all for watching. It was a great time. We hope to see you guys on Monday for some EGL playoff action. We'll see you there.
Sometimes when you're here, I can feel no doubts, 'cause you keep me where the stars are found. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter, 'cause I feel